XM202.
One dark winter's night as a bitter wind blew through New York City, four wee laddies said goodbye to commercial radio, pulling the feeding tube at K-Rock before that crapshite David Wee bloody Roth came on board. Little girls cried in the streets, boys smoked cigarettes and looked moody. It was a long winter. April of 2006, they travelled from different lands to reunite in XM for one night. Aye, there was much message boarding and gnashing of teeth. Everybody from angry typing guy who thinks he knows everything. Oh, look at me, I've got a computer, I've got loads of opinions and everything. Wanker! Now, tonight, as the sun goes blood red and fades to darkness, the circle joins again. Opie and Anthony present The Lazlow Show, starring Big Wayne.
I don't understand where that came from.
What was the last grade that you finished?
8th.
Thank you. We said finish.
And Reed, who wears a dress and rides a scooter.
Remember Kathy? She was that woman with the glasses, and she was all dowdy, and she could never get a dude, and she was always complaining about men.
You are a Nazi defeater!
Who the fuck reads Kathy? You don't know Kathy?
One show, fighting to show 'em we're no dogs but men. Men who remember freedom, where 16-year-olds can drink, listen to metal music, and smoke at bars, and get into high-speed accidents. Men who have punch cards at Planned Parenthood. This is The Lazlow Show.
You got me dancing again, girl. I'm watching you go, go. Hello, does that power line go when it goes slow? Have to know, no, you know. I like the sundress best when you go commando.
Back once again. Episode 25. There are things in life that you say you'll never do again. Meth, your ex-girlfriend, masturbate while driving, but yet you do. Tonight, the show crew returns. Big Wayne, Reed, special guests, a special mystery guest. Also, Cousin Ed calling in. And he who shall not be named from episodes 1 through 4 is here. Also, some summer camp memories. Big Wayne, 15 margaritas deep at the Opie and Anthony Traveling Virus. But let's start off episode 25 with this tune right here from Jaguar Skills, who will be calling in for a live episode from his hideout in Spain.
Jaguar Skills.
Yes, master.
And I became...
Good to see everything's broken in here, and I can barely hear myself in my headphones. Yeah. For episode 25. You okay over there? Headphones all right?
For me. I don't know any different, though.
Wayne?
So.
I'm good.
How many Guinnesses deep are you?
Just one.
And we have He Who Shall Not Be Named coming in. He was from episodes 1 through 4. Mm-hmm. People actually paying attention.
So then someone could figure it out.
Right.
He couldn't even make up a pseudonym for himself?
No, it's pretty lame, actually. But we have to talk about the traveling virus, because I was pretty convinced when Opie and Anthony had their big comedy show at the PNC Bank Arts Center that this show was going to, suddenly be called off. Because we were backstage, which hardly anybody got to go backstage at this thing. Like, it was a Free FM New York event, sort of, their, like, home station. And Club Soda Kenny brings us in. And, one of the Free FM guys who used to be there when we had the K-Rock show goes, "Hey, what are you guys doing here?" He's like all shocked. And we're like, "Oh, we're going backstage." He's like, "Oh." And come to find out, none of those dudes. Did any of those dudes get to go backstage, E-Rock? None? No. So Wayne found the open bar back there. And what were you, 50? What were you drinking? Margaritas?
Margaritas.
And you were like 15 deep.
Double digits. I was 14, 15.
And he stopped tipping at some point, because he this is how Wayne knows how many drinks he has. He started to run out of money.
I started at $200, and they were all 20s. But somewhere along I had 8 singles, so that meant 8 trips to the bar. So after 4 trips, I just started drinking two-handed. That $1 tip got me 2 drinks.
And I think the point where he comes up to me slurring, and he's like, "There's a limo full of strippers," and
yeah, that was that close part of it. Guy comes up to me, and I had no cigarettes, and I actually grubbed like 2 or 3. And he comes up to me and says he's got a stripper in the car if I got cigarettes. I wasn't parting with my cigarettes.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're not going to be invited anywhere ever again.
I don't think I was a problem.
No?
Dude, I say, first off, I brought my sister, and my sister looks like me with tits, and I was kind of hoping she might hook up with one of the comedians back there.
You mean you with female tits?
Big Kev was giving it the eye, though. He was
Big And you know who else was hitting on her?
Who else?
My boy Patrice.
Oh, that's right.
And so Wayne is back, and I say, we've got some nice seats. Club Soda Kenny's gotten us some really nice seats. I want to go see Patrice's set, especially since Patrice had eaten half a cake. And
right in front of us. But Laz doesn't get it. If I'm backstage, why am I going to go sit in my seat?
This is not what you said.
I can't tell him
with a slur, he goes, "I'm not sitting out with those common people." Like, you're a fucking carpenter, dude. Yesterday you were putting shingles on some shit with Mexicans.
When you're backstage, you're not common.
And the entire way there, Wayne has lived in Queens. He's just smoked crack under the Brooklyn Bridge. The entire way there, we're on the Belt Parkway, which is like the worst.
I gave you the history lesson of...
I swear to you, Reed, he says this. He goes, that exit right there was a dirt road when I was growing up. There was nothing around here for miles, no Home Depot. He goes, right over there, we used to race for Reggie's. And I'm like, what were those cigarettes back in the 40s?
Come on, everyone knows what racing for Reggie's is.
No, I don't. What's a Reggie?
Your registration, meaning if you lose your car.
Come on.
Why do you doubt it?
Wow, did you ever lose a car?
I didn't have a performance car to go there and race.
Oh, we had to be a performance car.
Oh, it wasn't just that, it was motorcycles.
It was motorcycles, too.
Oh, you had a motorcycle?
Yeah, well, I just couldn't turn around and afford to buy another one the next day. If you lose, you're kind of screwed.
So he tells me, if you lose the race, then you would,
You just kept going.
You just kept going, but you couldn't show your face around there. I'm like, what is this? Like, I expect him to start whistling. Hey, it's West Side Story, except in Queens.
Come on, I kept you entertained while we were traveling.
Yeah, I guess so. This crazy, prostitute history of, that's the girl over there that got the double abortion. That's where she lived. And we were backstage, and every time I take a picture next to Anthony, I get the picture back and I hate it because I look like 800 pounds next to that dude. He's so he's like Reed thin.
Oh, come on.
But Reed's thin for other reasons.
Wow.
HIV. Reed. So I said to Reed, listen, we're doing a show. We're doing a reunion show. There's all this speculating on the message boards, like, how come you guys don't have a full-time show there, blah, blah, blah. And we even got sniffed around for Free FM nights again.
I wasn't available.
So, right.
Right. Now that you're not a commoner anymore, you're going to have to pay a hell of a lot more for your services.
Yeah. He goes, dude, he's been backstage twice at an O&A event.
Nice.
He also...
He's living large.
He also has a crush on one of the chicks.
Yeah.
Which one?
Well, it started at the Halloween party with the wiffle ball bat girl.
That's the same girl? She's hanging around again?
She flashed her tits at Reed.
Well,
and
it turns out she might be associated with someone from the O&A show.
Ah.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Danny?
You've touched a nerve.
Not me.
She's
somebody else.
She's dating. Yeah, he's not here at the moment.
Can we talk about it?
Sure. And so, wait, she's walking by, and Wayne's like, "There she is. I jack off and think about her."
For the whole year, I've thought about nothing but wiffle ball with that girl. I can't lie. You know, it's not every day a girl's showing you her breasts, so the image has stuck very well.
Yeah.
She flashed you again there?
No, but when I realized it was someone else from the show's maybe lady friend.
It's lady friend.
It is the 1940s.
I don't want to blow his cover. Maybe he's
his best girl.
His best girl and lady friend. It's Nathaniel.
Oh, you gave out the name.
What the fuck, dude?
That's crazy.
Well, he's got a hot chick anyway.
But you know, once a wiffle ball bat's been up there, you're going to feel
No, it wasn't. It was
regarded.
just her costume.
Well,
I don't think she actually...
Hey, you don't know.
Was... And then I find, here's the other reason that I thought that this show was never going to happen is because Wayne, at about Margarita number 10, is hanging on Anthony's girlfriend, walking over to these horrible Russian strippers and going, "You're overdressed!" Backstage.
Yeah, that happened too.
Those strippers stunk.
Were they down with you? Were they friendly?
They both agreed. They were all a little overdressed.
Well, what's overdressed for a stripper?
Well, you had to realize
What are
it
you
was a
talking about?
PG audience, you know, so the girls had to have some type of clothing kept on.
Well, why are strippers at a PG audience place?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, you can't just get naked out on the stage of the PNC Bank Arts Center.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well,
but
then
they
why
could have got naked backstage.
Well, exactly.
Well, I did see a couple of juniors running around backstage.
And then they got all moody when Patrice went off on how Russian chicks are horrible and half of them look like they don't even have their green card. You said they were like running off smoking.
They were?
Like pissed off.
Patrice was pretty funny, actually. You know, he also had to hit on Laz's sister there for a while. But as he's hitting on her, literally, the guy walks up to the buffet table. Not a fork, not a serving utensil.
He's hitting on my sister.
The guy grabs a piece of cake the size of a softball and just starts eating it.
With his hand?
Well, yes, his hand.
Nice.
Yes.
Did that turn your sister on, Laz?
It was very classy.
Does she dig cake?
I don't know.
See, you're all protective of your sister, or
No,
are you?
I'd like to...
Big Kev was best, though. He pulled up and it was like he was just stunned.
Yeah.
And then only later on did I learn he has a thing for redheads.
Right, and how can you not be stunned?
He literally, one time would just stand, he just walks up and just stops and just stares at it. I was like, dude, that ain't gonna work. You gotta talk to him. I would
like
to say something.
I would like to have Big Kev in the family just because he collects comic books, and then I wouldn't be the only fucking loser in my family that spends $1,000 a year on fucking funny books.
Then pawn your sister off, man. Let's get her out there.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. How's she doing with the men?
She's doing all right. Kyle from Michigan, what's up?
Yeah, Lazlow, welcome back.
Thanks,
man,
brother.
I've been psyched all week.
Well, we're going to try to do this once a month, I think.
The enthusiasm
Yeah,
is
that'd be
over.
awesome.
Killing me.
What are you doing, dude?
Smoking a bowl.
Yeah, dude. I bought a quarter just for tonight.
Excellent. I love it.
Nice.
How much is it?
Yeah, what's a quarter cost over there? Where's he, Michigan?
Michigan.
Yeah, about 30.
30.
$30?
What are you smoking, junk?
That's shit,
That's
dude.
bushweed.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
All right. Thanks very much.
Awesome.
Dave in Tennessee.
Hey, what's happening?
You know, it's amazing when you hear the air get sucked out of a room. It's just fucking... I always imagine that's what it's going to be
And
like.
he was excited.
I know. Wow. All right, Dave, what's up?
Dude, I totally forgot that you were on tonight, man. They should have pushed it a little more on O&A.
They ran the fucking promo all week. I got a call from, like, my father's friends. My dad's a cop, and his cop friends are coming to him and saying, "Hey, Leo, your son's doing some show." I'm like, great. Police are listening. Brilliant.
Hey, but check it out. When I was in Korea, I slept with a Russian whore. And, man, she smelled like kimchi, and she stunk so bad.
What did that cost you?
Oh, $60.
Wait, now, was this in the Korean War? How old are you?
No, jackass.
What? Fuck, I don't know.
War.
Korean.
No, man, I was there like 3 years ago doing a year stint over there in the military.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what they do is they advertise in Russia on TV, you know, to come to Korea and be prostitutes. But anyways, yeah, she smelled like kimchi and like a little bag of dicks or something real bad.
And you would know how that smells, right?
What does a bag of dicks feel like?
Yeah, exactly. And how exactly do you acquire the penises? Is the question.
Dude, I had nothing. I was grabbing. I was fishing for something. I stink. I'm out.
Car crash. I would play the opening music for DJ Jaguar Skills. You think I should play it?
Yeah, give him a little ramp up.
Give him a little ramp.
Wake him up. What is it? It's because he's in. Where's he now? We don't even know, do we?
He's in Ibiza.
Oh, right.
And where is that?
Ibiza/Ibiza.
How can you respectfully party in a town that has like a faggy slur on it?
Exactly. And since when did a Z become pronounced like a TH, dude? That's when you know you got to hit someone. Is they're like, oh, you were in Ibiza? Yeah, I was in Ibiza. It's like, all right, yeah, great. I'm a commoner. I don't know how to pronounce a fucking island off Spain.
Well, evidently there's people partying their brains out there.
It's crazy, I heard.
Basically, like all summer long.
Yeah,
like,
but he's fallen down the wormhole down in there, has he not? I mean, because he was.
What is he falling down?
The wormhole.
The wormhole.
Suddenly the Star Trek analogies.
No, it's not about Star Trek.
All right, I'm gonna have to do this quick and then cut it out.
My name is DJ Jaguar Skills. Secret ninja powers are revealed to me when I hold aloft my magic stick.
Jaguar.
With my fly ebony honey at my side, and my friends, the mighty Fat Boss crew at my back, I battle evil.
Jaguar Skills. The funkiest ninja in the universe.
All right, Jaguar Skills, are you on the line?
Yo!
What time is it there, fool?
Well, it's like fucking... Oh, shit. It's cool to sweat. Right, no, it's like 3:15, man. Excuse me if I slur my words and shit, man. I'm a little mashed.
Now, how much is hash in Spain these days?
There's no hash. I couldn't find any hash here, man. I've been here 3 months, and there's no fucking hash.
So,
it's crazy.
I get this, now if you followed the Lazlow Show, DJ Jaguar Skills, we've had these produced adventures of his, I worked on his record, and, I sound like you're giving head to somebody. Then I get an email from you saying that you're going to be DJing in Ibiza the entire summer, and you email me your phone number, and I call it, and it's Mick Jagger's daughter's house, and she answers the phone, and I'm like, are you just like her personal DJ or something?
Yeah, this year I have been, man. Because do you remember, right? So last year we spoke, right? And I came to Ibiza for like I did like 3 gigs out here, and I totally smashed it, and it was awesome. So they brought me back here for the whole fucking summer, and I kind of regret coming, man.
Well, yeah, because I called you today, and you'd woken up at like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I woke up like 3 hours ago.
Okay, and they have these parties on the beach there, and you used to start DJing at what time?
Well, you know, like it depends. I mean, like, listen, dude, I was playing last night, and I started at 1 in the morning, went on until 6, finished at 6, and then I could have had another gig at 7 in the morning, which finished at 3 this afternoon. But I didn't, man. I just got an 8-ball and went home.
Now, exactly what kind of
that shit, man. I've been here too long, you know.
What kind of person like starts partying at 7 in the morning? What are these people on?
They're on everything, man. I mean, I think it's mostly MDMA. They're on mostly MDMA. They're kind of fucked when I get on the decks, for sure.
All right, and
yeah.
And last year when we talked to you, was it Kate Moss was shoving her junk in your face, and then shortly afterwards she got busted for?
It was crazy though. This year was weirder. This year is by far the weirdest, man. It's like I get to the club and then even before that, Jade calls me up and goes, "Matt, could you come round to the house?" Because I got this spot like 10 minutes away, but literally it's in the middle of fucking nowhere, man. It's terrible. But anyway, 5 minutes away is Jade's mansion, so I drove down there, and there was fucking Paris Hilton and a couple of her friends there. So I had to play records for them.
Oh, you had to play for Paris?
Yeah, for like some puppet, you know, whilst they fucked around swimming and shit. I mean, it was wild, you know, it was kind of interesting.
Wait, so she rings you up and say that you need to spin for a pool party, because Paris turned up.
Just for Paris and 2 of her friends.
Did they dance?
Yeah, man, they were wild, man. I heard some crazy shit about Paris, man. She was fucking... partying hard, man.
What was she doing?
I don't know, man. I heard a lot of things, man. She was doing a lot of things, man.
Did she come on to you?
I heard she was with 3 guys at
No,
one point.
she's like a robot. You have never met her. She's like a fucking robot, man. It was weird. There was nothing there. I really, like, I've seen a lot of fly chicks, like, especially here, man. It's ridiculous girls. And, Kate Moss has been around a bit as well, and she's nice. But Paris, man, there's literally nothing there. She's like the Terminator or some shit. I don't know.
And so he rings me up and he says, I'm going on a ninja mission on a private jet. What was that all about?
Yeah, that was crazy, man. So it's like, so I get a gig in Saint-Tropez.
Which is where?
Which is in France.
All right.
So it was with Jade, you see, because they hired Jade for her crazy kind of party shit, and I'm the DJ at the moment, so I went with her, and then we went on a jet, man, on a private jet, and it was fly, man, and it was kind of scary. We get out, we take off, and we take off, right, and then the shit kind of starts slowing down, and then it like almost stops, and the pilot turns around to me and he goes, yeah, we got like a bit of a technical problem. We're gonna have to land right now. And I'm like, you fucking crazy.
Right.
He goes, yeah, it's a fuse.
So you started smoking, right?
Yeah. We got up 25,000 feet. I go to the guy, look, hey, can I smoke in here? And he goes, yeah, sure. I rolled this massive reefer and smoke, and I had about 4 puffs of it, and the whole plane was filled with fucking smoke, man. So I thought, you know what? I put that shit out, man.
What about
you know what? It's different. It's different. You get high at 25,000 feet, man. That's the way to do it, man. It's much nicer.
Is it? It's
amazing. It's fucking amazing. Really try and do that. Really try somehow to do that.
I really don't know how I'm ever going to be on a private...
You're a player. You're a gangster now, Lazlow, man. You'll be able to do that.
You think?
Yeah, man.
When's the next...
Everything now.
So you're doing lots of blow over there?
I have been, yeah.
Good.
Only the last couple of weeks, because it's been so draining, man.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I have to keep something, like, fuck, man, I have to stay awake somehow, man.
Being a ninja is tough business, I hear.
It really is. It's hardcore, man. Especially, this year, it's been very hardcore.
All right, man. Well, are you going to bed, or are you about to go hit the clubs?
No, I'm going to make some beats, man. I'm going to have to finish this album off. I'm going to send them to you to sing on.
All right, dude. Well, when the album's almost done, give me a shout. I'll fly over and we'll master it.
Brilliant.
All right?
Hey, peace to everybody, man. I'm out here.
I can't imagine the hit he took before he came on air.
Big Kev, I hear you want to bang my sister.
Hey, what's up, Lazlow?
You were so obviously drunk and hitting on my sister.
No, you didn't hit on her. That's the problem.
All right, stop it. First of all, I don't drink.
Oh.
The well-known fact that I don't drink. I wasn't drunk and hitting on your sister.
Right.
I was saying hello to your sister, and I did find your sister very attractive. And
excellent, Kev. We got to hook you up one night.
Does she look like me with tits?
No.
Yes, she does.
No, come on. Don't ruin his fantasy.
She's irresistible.
I said she was attractive.
All right, thanks.
Oh, wow.
All right, Big Kev,
I'd take your sister out, Lazlow.
Right. All right. I'll let you get back to the jacking off to the X-Men Fantastic Four crossover.
I think you should hook them up, buddy.
Wow. What am I jacking off to?
X-Men Fantastic Four crossover.
Hey, Kev.
Ew. What?
Kev, when's the last time you had a date?
All right.
He's going to be pissed, man.
What's he going to do? Come over and steal my Mylar bags?
He might take out your sister.
Exactly. He's on a mission now.
Mm-hmm.
So I say to Reed, you got to get some shit together for the show. And so the first thing Reed sends me is something. He's like, oh, you got to check out this gay weatherman.
Oh, yeah. This was all over the internet. Have you guys seen this? There's I don't know. Number one, I don't know where this came from, and number two, I don't know what his business is being a weatherman, but he sounds like the lightest and the loafers dude I've ever seen. So he's on air, he's doing the weather, and apparently like a bug runs across the studio, and
you can hear the exact moment that it comes across.
And this is all on air. He totally freaks out.
Be pushing across Central Florida, so places like Orlando, Daytona Beach, the Cape Canaveral area, Vero Beach will be getting in on the heavier rainfall, and eventually that should I am so sorry, Bill.
I love the moment that he sees the cockroach.
Yeah.
It's just like there's no attempt at heterosexuality whatsoever.
He's like a backup dancer in a chorus line all of a sudden. It's like, oh, good Lord. It gets worse.
Oh, exactly.
And eventually I should I am so sorry, Bill. Oh my God!
At this point, he runs like
off screen.
There's just
nothing
like
going on. Just
scrolling fucking weather maps behind.
Just a cold front rolls through and nothing happening.
Whoa.
Oh my God, that was the remix.
Yeah, right, that was the homosexual remix.
We're getting in on the heavier rainfall, and eventually I am so sorry, Bill. Oh my God!
What the hell just happened?
This is what just happened. That thing was crawling on my leg. Oh God, if that... Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh no! Right at the wall for me.
What is this, like Castro weather? Where is this fool? They put that guy in the fucking leather chaps or some shit.
Luckily, he killed the bug with his purse, so everything worked out in the end.
I gotta tell you, only a couple weeks ago, I go out on my deck, and there's this little brown thing on the floor, and I think it's a mouse or something. So I go and I poke it, it turns out it's a bat. So now I realized the bat's got rabies, and I didn't want it to go after my cat, so I go get a broom, and I go to shoo it away. As I shoo it away, the damn thing flies right at me. I sounded just like that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. And as I'm doing that, my wife is closing the door in my face. No, you're not allowed in here.
Yeah, you just lost your masculinity.
Oh, my God. There's people out in the street, they look at me, and I'm going to scream like, ah! Little bat.
So you're a big teddy bear is what you're saying.
Pretty much. I sound just like I came back to me right there when I heard him scream.
So, how do you feel about people like the loafers there?
Who are you talking to?
Tony Soprano.
Personally, I don't like to talk about fucking fanooks. I got a little problem with that there.
What's wrong with fanooks? Where's the term fanook come from anyway?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, fucking, it's from the old town.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Tony Soprano, I have to say I'm really tired of your show. It's I got to tell you, it's like you do 6 episodes and then like people go into college and graduate before the next fucking season comes through.
Gotta tell you something, Lazlow. You're a little bit out of fucking line over there. But the fucking DVDs, they're selling like fucking hotcakes.
It's like if they would just get over themselves and just be done with that stupid show. I get it. You're in therapy. I fucking great.
Not only that, I'm in love with my fucking therapist. Let alone the fucking lasagna that's cold.
And?
Fucking AJ doesn't do his fucking homework.
And gabagool.
What about that?
Gabagool.
We just fucking ate gabagool.
All right, that's the only reason I brought you on the show. All right.
I didn't understand anything he just said at all.
Every time I call him on the phone, it's all he does is Tony Soprano. Drives me bananas.
Chicks dig it?
No, he lives at home. Do you still live at home?
Sometimes I do.
Sometimes.
Still lives at home. He's
nice dodge. Sometimes.
Wow. Dan in New Jersey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I was just listening to that clip you guys played. I was wondering, one time I took out the trash and like there's this raccoon and like there are these other clips from O&A that you guys played on your show. You know what I mean? Like, you have any original stuff that you're gonna play or what?
Did they play that before?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
All right. Well, now you heard it a second time.
Well, better with the replays, but thanks, bro.
All right. Thanks. He says a raccoon made him scream like a bitch is what it said on the little thing there. Interesting. Tony in New York, what's up? Tony.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
I don't know, just, sitting here trying to play the same bits O&A play all night. What's up?
Yeah, oh, it's about fucking time you guys got back on the air.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. That time, figure I have a fucking stroke by the time you guys got back on.
There'd be a new season of The Sopranos by the time we got back on.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you have anything?
What's up, Wayne?
Do you have
Tony?
Do you miss Wayne? See, here's the thing about this show is nobody gives a shit about anybody here except for Wayne. It's always like, oh, I can't. I'm glad the show's back. And
he's the entertainment.
He's the Anthony of the Lazlow Show, I gotta say.
I think he comes with a little more smarts. I'll be honest on that one.
Show.
What?
It should be the Anthony Show and the Wayne Show. No, I'm just kidding, guys. You guys are awesome, man.
Thanks, buddy. All right. I think he had something else to say, but I was completely done with him. I called Steve to get ready for this show, and he's like, "Oh, I can't talk to you. I'm busy getting some rims changed." I'm like, "Rims? All right. Like on what?" And he's like, "Yeah, I've got some some really fly rims." I'm like, "Don't you have a Prius?" Like, yeah. I don't think you're allowed to put rims on a Prius. I think when you go that environmental kind of sissy route, you can't go hip hop. I mean, do you like sit at a stoplight and there's like those ones that are spinning backwards or whatever, and you're like bumping some NWA and gonna compost, nigga, windmills, recycle, what's up? Politicians is bitches, build more parks.
Didn't you go to high school though? People will trick out anything, man. People spend like $15,000 on a stereo for a $2,000 Civic. You know what I'm saying? Or like put a on like yours.
I had a bumping system in an RX-7.
That's a pretty hot car in high school.
Was it?
No, I mean, yeah.
I
like
had
a sports car.
I had a bumping system, and we would drink Old English, and we had a BB gun.
They didn't even have Old English where you were from.
They had Old English in Oklahoma.
Sure.
You think the center of the universe is Queens?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Queens.
You came here, you learned a couple terms, you knew it was cool.
What?
OE.
Well, I saw it in a rap video. Dude, you gotta understand, Oklahoma is some desolate shit, man. You see something on TV and that they're doing on the east or west coast, like, we gotta do that. Because, Styles would come 10 years later to Oklahoma. They're still wearing jams in that motherfucker. Hobie and shit.
Hobie. Man, they have that. They had OE everywhere, man. They had that. They had Night Train. They had the other 40 ounces. What were those?
Night Train. What was Night Train?
Night Train's like
cheap
rot
wine?
gut wine, yeah.
You're a little young to be knowing about that, though, huh?
No, man, they had that.
They had it?
Yeah.
Was it one of your first experiments, was that?
No, I think I drank some warm peach schnapps. You can't steal.
I want me to tell you the first time I had Night Train?
Yeah.
Some bum in the park got drunk and fell asleep and left his half-drinking bottle on the bench.
You drank after a bum?
Well, these bums you knew. They lived in the
hold
park.
on, these bums.
They lived in the park.
Remember, he fucked a homeless girl.
Oh, right.
Dude, it was like Yogi under the boardwalk. These people lived, and they had a bench, and it was their name on the bench, and that's where they slept.
Nice.
So when he used to fall asleep, you'd go steal their bottles.
At least the alcohol killed the germs.
Night Train was one of them. I can't remember what the other one was.
So you got drunk drinking after a bum.
Yeah, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon coming home from school.
And did he wake up pissed off that his booze was
No,
gone?
he didn't even know. Dude, I think this was $1.19.
Well, for a bum, that's a lot. That could be $50,000.
Yeah.
Wow. What flavor was it?
I don't remember flavors. I just remember it being Night Train. It's grape wine, cheap wine.
Nice.
And grape juice, just about.
Did you go sleep on your own bench?
No,
after that?
I had a home still.
Oh, yeah. Then you did.
He never even heard the promo that we did for the show.
Yeah, I was too lazy to listen to the promo. He told me to go to the Lazlow website.
I sort of edited it a little bit, so
it made some sense.
Sound like you like to hit homeless girls.
I did. There was nothing wrong with it.
What are you talking about?
They're very needy.
There's nothing wrong with hitting the homeless.
No, but I gotta say, the one you were with was real hot.
Yeah, see?
We saw the video.
Oh, yeah. That's true. We did see the video. And I was trying to forget it until the other day somebody brought it up, and I was like, oh, that's right, I've seen Wayne fucking. Brilliant.
Yeah, you don't shower that one off. That one doesn't ever go away.
I actually had to destroy the tapes.
No, come on. That was gold, man. It was gold.
It lived its life. It was 20 years old. I had to worry about one of the crazy Lazlow's fans breaking into my house, stealing it, putting it on the internet,
You should be proud if that's on the internet. But 40 years from now or whatever, when you're 80, don't you want to have something to remember the good old days by?
No.
When you could still get it up?
The good old days.
Good old days.
It's funny you speak about getting it up. A couple weeks ago, dude,
where is this going?
This actually was a little embarrassing, I gotta say, but I can share these things with my friends like Lazlow. So
and have a fucking similar situation.
Well, but now it's out. So, I'm in the sack and I'm going to town.
Wait, hold on a second. This is the guy that says to me the other day, we're standing in public, he goes, you a shower peer? You ever just pee in the shower? And I'm like, wow, I'm glad we're at fucking Stone Cold Creamery. You're asking me that shit.
That's more of a revelation than anything.
So anyway,
what, you don't pee in the shower?
You're at Stone Cold Creamery. That's what I was wondering.
No, he goes to Stone Cold.
All right, that's good. All right, continue on with your story.
So anyway, I'm in the middle of, the whole session. And
what session?
A whole sex session, and I'm deep into it. It's like, 30 minutes deep. I truly feel like I'm 3 strokes away from coming. And I even say to the old lady, you find this funny, huh?
Well,
Listen, I was on my fucking deathbed. Hold on, can I finish the story?
If you want to see a picture of Wayne and actually with no shirt on and imagine him topless, you can go to lazlow.com and click on the Lazlow Show, and we do have pictures up.
But anyway, I'm in the whole process. It's a love-making moment. At some point, I yell out 3 strokes. I'm gonna come, And all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, it's like someone put a vice on my head. And I literally pull out, 3 strokes from coming, and I run to the fucking shower to just douse myself in cold water. I think I'm going to faint. I got a migraine headache. Has that ever happened to you? I fucking hope it don't, okay?
No.
Yeah, for the next week, I couldn't even jerk off. I thought my head was going to explode, man. Yeah, and I'm on vacation, and my old lady's horny. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. My head's going to fucking pop.
Maybe there's a doctor listening who'll call in. I have no idea.
I don't want to know what's wrong with me, because I know there's going to be something wrong.
Did it ever come back? It never happened again?
No, I've been good. I got to tell you now.
All right.
When I get to 3 strokes, there's a little reminder in your head of...
Well, maybe you shouldn't yell anything out that you're 3 strokes away.
It had nothing to do with... I don't know what it was.
His other move, he likes to blow a load on feet.
On feet?
Yeah, I like to finish on the feet. And you all find that amazing, huh?
It's a long way to go. That's a big setup, You got to get them in the right place, and
hey, it works.
Is she wearing high heels?
No,
just bare feet.
Just bare feet.
And
Jeff in Boston, I'm sorry, I got to take the show in a different direction.
Well, Reed is like really trying. Oh, so how do you exactly do it?
Reed is the guy that moments ago, before we came on the air, was like, "What's the deal with all these shaved women? Do all women shave now?" It's like, when's the last time you fucked a chick? 1978?
Exactly. It's like when I went to college, they had hair.
Did they?
Did they when I was in college?
Yeah,
sure. I think the whole
How many girls did you have in college? Because you still never revealed the number, and the show is waiting for a goddamn number.
See the no? Why?
Didn't the no get you in trouble? Didn't the no really come back to... You could have bullshitted and said fucking 100. No. 100. You gotta say no.
You can look at him and know he's never slept with 100.
You never know. He might be the type to have done a couple hundred.
But don't you think the grooming thing has only come in vogue in the last 5 or 6 years?
No way at all.
No, really? Come on.
I'm with my chick.
What are you sleeping with Mexicans?
20 years I'm with my chick. She's been shaving.
Really? Come on, Lazlow. In college, none of those girls... All those girls were totally shaved in college, you're saying?
Most of them, but there was a few fur burgers.
I mean balls.
Really?
Huh?
I'm talking like balls.
You mean like young baby ball?
No, dude.
Have you ever had a bald one to this day?
Maybe it's different in Oklahoma.
Dude, he just revealed that Yoko was the one pushing.
Without a doubt. He definitely put that out.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that a completely 100% shaven, I think, is like is in style like the last 2 or 3 years.
I think you're wrong.
All right, real quick. I'm sorry about that,
Can we get some
Jeff.
chicks?
Jeff.
That's right, man. Hey, first of all, I need to know what intersection in Boston do I need to slam into to get the most points?
Most points?
Burnout reference? No, nothing?
Burnout. Oh! That was a Grand Theft Auto reference?
No. I know I said something about Grand Theft Auto, but weren't you also in Burnout?
No.
No, that was you.
No, it wasn't. I've been in...
What are you... I thought he was referring to something else.
Burnout's a good game, though, if you haven't played it.
Is it?
Yeah. You just smashed it.
Dude, I've been flying through games so fast lately. Like, I play them for 3 days and I'm done.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know. They're right off at this point.
Leave the house.
This fucking show almost didn't happen, I have to mention, because my stupid computer melted down this week.
You ever get that taken care of?
No.
Really?
My studio's in pieces. I got computer parts everywhere. It eats ass.
Is that a Mac?
No, I have 3 Macs and 2 PCs, and one of the PCs fucking shit the brick. But we have to talk about this. This summer, a lot of stuff happened. We don't have time to get through all of it. The greatest documentary of all time, Heavy Metal Parking Lot. Have you seen this, Wayne?
No.
Wayne Reed? It's actually showing on the screen up there. If you go to heavymetalparkinglot.com, in 1986, these guys did they worked at a small station out in Maryland, took some cameras to the parking lot of a Judas Priest show, and said that they were with MTV and interviewed all the people in the parking lot. And it is 15 minutes of pure comedy. People tripping their faces off, 1986 hairdos, old dudes in Trans Ams. I mean, look at that chick's hair, dude.
It's like a
how do you
cat on her head.
How do you not want to fuck her? Some of the...
Are you serious? You'd bang that?
Sure, dude. I love the 80s sluts.
No. You know she's not shaven.
So
don't even tell me she is.
There's if you pick up this DVD, you will be I swear to you cracking up. That one of my favorite parts is there's this dude leaning up against a Camaro and they interview him, and he's brought one of the neighbor girls with him to the parking lot of this show, and they're making out, and here are their ages.
I'm David Helby, I'm 20 years old. I'm ready to rock.
Dawn, 13.
That was right up my alley.
Awesome.
That is great. He was
Nice.
20 and she was 13?
This was the West Virginia show, I assume.
No, the best part was I showed this to Cousin Ed, who lived in Virginia, and there's this guy like drinking Budweiser and doing the like devil horns, and he's like, "That's Steve. He was on the soccer team and went to every game on acid." Oh,
great,
brilliant. Thanks very much. Everybody's drinking like either Bud, Coors Light.
I'm David Helby, I'm 20 years old. I'm ready to rock.
Dawn, 13.
Who are you here to see tonight? Judas Priest! Judas Priest is the best. Always has been, always will be.
I see.
Hey, I'll be in the Air Force in about 2.5 weeks. Fucking party!
He's got 2.5 years. Is that what he said?
2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks he's going to be in the Air Force. Of course, this is 86, so that fool probably was flying over Baghdad and shit.
Maybe. They probably sent him to South Korea and he was...
And everybody they interview at this show, it's like such a time capsule. This was VHS copies of this were passed around. Like Nirvana had it on their tour bus. There's all this huge list of bands that used to pass this around as sort of like, to see what their fans are actually like. But everybody seems to mix the two things that should always go together before a concert, and that's LSD and Jack Daniels.
Well, what's your name? Graham, man, like Graham a dope and shit. Where you from? Where you from? Where I'm from fucking the West Coast, man. You came all the way here to see the band? Or you're just passing here now. But, that's a different thing.
He means like, where are you right now?
Besides Earth. He's an acid man right now. Yeah, I'm on acid. That's where I am. Is that all right? Is that what kind of drugs you're doing? Yeah, drug, fucking everything.
Cocaine, man.
All right, so you guys like Priest, right? Yeah. All right. How about Dawkins? How does anybody feel about that?
Dawkins.
That'll not be what it is today.
Kevin, Tennessee, what's up?
Hey, man. Hey, what's going on, Les? First of all, I want to thank that guy for that shout out to fucking Fountain Avenue back in Queens, man.
Yeah,
you
man.
bringing back some whole memories.
See, that wasn't
movie,
bullshitting.
Is that where you used to rob shoe stores?
Fountain Avenue was a place where, no, that wasn't where the shoe stores got robbed, but that was the drag racing. What did you race, dude?
I didn't race. My buddy did, and he had a 66 Cordoba, which actually used to fucking race for money.
See?
This was before everybody
How about
got
Reggie's?
top shit.
Do you remember anybody racing for Reggie's?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. It depended. You had to have that set up well before the race. You're going to race for Reggie's, you're going to race for cash. And then, of course, if you lost, you kept driving. So,
see?
But anyway, about that
exactly
movie.
what I told you.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean to keep changing the subject. It's my fault.
It says here on the thing that you've seen this documentary.
I saw that documentary. Honestly, I think that documentary should be a companion piece to Spinal Tap if you're in a band,
Dude,
number one.
it
It's
is-
the other side.
Look at the shirt.
Look, there's this. We're right now. Thanks for the call, buddy. Right now, this is one of my favorite guys on here is wearing a zebra stripe shirt and a zebra stripe pants.
Look at the space between her teeth. That's like for a cigarette, man.
What's your philosophy on life?
No, it's me.
Oh.
It sucks shit. Heavy metal rules. Heavy metal rules. All that punk shit sucks. It doesn't belong in this world. It belongs on fucking Mars, man. What the hell is punk shit? And Madonna can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. She's a dick. Seriously, heavy metal. Ow.
Right there, he's so this guy in this zebra stripe fucking suit hits himself in the teeth with the microphone. Oh my god,
That's pretty good. Madonna's a billionaire, and that guy's in jail. Thanks a lot, there, buddy.
They actually on this documentary they went and found some of these people who had no idea that they were in this. You know that this thing's been passed around since '86.
You mean years later they went and found him? You mean this just came out?
Yeah, it just came out on DVD, but it's for the DVD release. They went and found some of the people, and they were like, hey, you know, this footage of you on acid has been circulating before the internet.
Shit sucks. It doesn't belong in this world. It belongs on fucking Mars, man. What the hell is punk shit? And Madonna can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. She's a dick. Seriously, heavy metal definitely rules. Twisted Sister, Judas Priest, Docking, Ozzy, Scorpions, they all rule. Yeah, she's tripping Jack Daniels. It all rules. All that shit rules. His punk shit, circle shit, and the dicks and all, that can go to hell. I don't care. You know, I don't really give a shit about that kind of punk fuck.
That's great.
Wow.
Yeah, they interviewed these chicks. They've got like huge bouffant 80s hairdos. This one chick they roll up on has got all these fucking like marks on her legs. Looks like she was raped by an orc, man. I'm telling you.
Looks like you're dressed for a concert, right?
I'm just, yeah.
Get a shot of Now I have a question.
See
What
my
the?
scab?
Oh, that's
Don't ever get it in a car.
Did your boyfriend do it to you?
Yeah, he
He did. Oh, he
did.
did.
He's brutal.
How about your bandana? What's that? Is that a fashion
It's
statement?
just, I don't know, it's just for decoration.
It doesn't mean anything, does it? Metal up your ass.
That's Metallica.
Metal up your ass, Metallica. This chick's legs looked horrible, and she's pointing over to like an El Camino or some shit that she just got fucking gangbanged in by some hairy loser
With a bad mustache, apparently. Have you seen these guys?
I know.
Every single one of them has like.
And then
he looks like the guy that's making out with the 13-year-old.
Yeah. Ouch.
in the on the DVD, they go and they find the guy that was making out with a 13-year-old, and they start asking him like kind of an age difference there. He's like, yeah, you know, my neighbors said, oh, you're going to the concert, why don't you take her? So she's sitting there like pounding fucking beer, smoking a cigarette, getting nailed at the concert. And
There
then
it goes.
And then
comfort.
yeah, and then of course there's the people that get to go backstage.
What would you say if you met Rob Halford? We're going to.
We got backstage passes.
How'd you get the backstage passes? It's a long story.
It's a real long story. Okay, a friend of ours got killed in a car accident about a month ago.
And they left us their backstage.
You know, there's nothing worse than when a friend dies from drunk driving accident, but if they got some backstage passes, you gotta go.
It's all worth it.
Hey, it was a month ago.
We're over it, mainly because we're tripping our balls off right now.
Right, exactly.
It's a long story.
It's a real long story. Okay, a friend of ours got killed in a car accident about a month ago, and he loves Judas Priest. So his mom wrote to the manager, and there's about 75 of us here, and they gave us all. They were writing back and everything and calling. They gave us all backstage passes.
I think that should warm my heart, but for some reason it really doesn't.
I like the mother. She lost her son a month ago, and she's writing for backstage passes.
No, that was just a friend.
Oh.
That was their well, I guess, their mother did help out or whatever.
But 75 of them, doesn't that seem a little extreme?
Yeah, I know.
Using their friend's death a little bit.
He died, he loved you guys, and he wrapped his car around a tree.
Right.
But Judas Priest is probably like, hey, good, it's a good fan.
Come on, nobody has 75 friends.
No?
Maybe on MySpace.
Well, good friends.
Even Jesus is on MySpace
That's right.
now.
Yeah, I heard that. You guys hear Jesus is on MySpace now?
Not at all, dude.
Yeah, he's there. So if you want to be friends with Jesus in the 21st century way,
I actually had a client contact me and say, yeah, we're going to create a fake MySpace person to sort of like sell a brand. I'm like, MySpace is so 2005.
No,
it's just done, dude.
Anyone over 40 though is just only catching on to it now. It's like, how are we going to reach the kids? Let's go to MySpace. How are we going to turn kids onto Jesus? Well, let's give them a MySpace page.
Ed from you've been on hold for 20 minutes so that you can say that I'm gay.
Hey, Lazlow.
Yeah.
No, I just assumed you were a homo, man. I hear you on O&A and I hear your commercials and stuff. I just thought that's what's on my underground hard drive. It just seems so homo-like. I just didn't know you were a regular guy. Good show, man.
I appreciate it.
So hold on, just from you talking right now, you know he's not a homo? I hang out with the guy. He's a homo.
Talking about banging chicks in college and stuff, and I was like, hey, this guy seems all right. I just say, yeah. I popped the show on. I was like, hey, these guys seem all right. Not that if you were a homo, it wouldn't, what the fuck, but...
Hey, homos ain't funny.
What do you think Reed is?
Guys, I mean, this is, you got it going on, man. Keep it going, bro.
Oh, hey, man, I've been hanging out with Laz such a long time, and he's no pillow biter.
Oh, no, hey.
No, I can tell you that.
I'm a bad guy, though. Sometimes shit happens, when you're in a bad situation, so.
I'm a homosexual! I like men!
You
have said to me that guys in college fell in love with you,
Thanks,
didn't you?
Ed. Yeah, it is a problem. Gay people fall in love with me.
Right? You said you had to dump a couple guys, right?
I never dumped, but when you're hanging out with somebody and they say, I'm gay and I'm in love with you, you say...
So it actually got... See, now you never revealed that to me.
What?
They actually said they love you?
Oh, there's been several.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you ever sat down and examined what it is about yourself that's giving off that vibe?
Dude, I do it every morning. I
What
look
do
in
you
the
think?
mirror and go, hell, motherfucking yeah! Roll the fuck out, nigga! No.
Yeah,
Usually
right.
I just drink too much and cry a lot.
Have you ever decided to make a little money?
What are you going to do? What do you do, Reed?
I don't
you make
do
a little
that. I
money
don't
in
have-
Chelsea, you glory hole motherfucker. What are you doing?
I'll give him a scooter ride.
Some guys-
Dude, I never had anyone
some
come
guys
on to me
going,
like that.
God damn, the dude on the other side of that hole sounds like that motherfucker from Grand Theft Auto.
They got to pay extra for that.
Do you hear a little brrrr in the background? Huh? The scooter going?
Sort of.
I love that there's people listening that don't get any of these inside jokes that
Sure
didn't
they
listen
do.
to the previous. The previous shows are coming out in a box set, by the way, the next week.
Yeah,
They'll be up on the
buy
website.
them things up.
Right. Reed gets $5 out of each box set.
I don't even get that. What am I going
I don't know. I haven't figured out the fucking call Super Agent Bob Eatman.
Oh.
Or somebody.
Big box set coming out. You
Yeah.
purchase it.
We need a Jew. Somebody fucking put this thing together. Let's go. I don't know what I'm doing in this entertainment industry. But Jesus is on MySpace.
Yeah, that's right. And his interests include he loves beards, extreme water skiing, and Monty Python's The Life of Brian.
So who put this thing together?
Somebody called the Church's Advertising Network. Once again, it's a bunch of old guys that are trying to reach young people. Let's.
Doesn't it seem like that's in every religion? Old guys trying to reach young
Pretty much.
people.
Yeah, right. Sometimes with their cocks.
Pretty much. Although, Lazlow, have you seen that trailer online for that movie that's coming out called Jesus Camp?
Oh my God! There's this documentaries seem to be the only thing that entertain me these days, especially one-sided ones. But like Fahrenheit 9/11. But yeah, Reed and I were watching this Jesus Camp trailer, and what freaked me out is there's so much of this that mirrors stuff when I grew up, because I grew up in the Nazarene church, and
Right, you couldn't dance,
we couldn't
right?
dance, we couldn't go to movies.
What was that cartoon
You couldn't listen to rock
watch?
music?
What cartoon couldn't you watch?
Are you talking about Footloose?
No, there was a cartoon you couldn't watch.
Every fucking time, Wayne. The Smurfs.
And why couldn't you watch it?
Because they were magical. And magic.
And he's telling the truth. And when he tells this to me, I'm hysterical. I'm like, first of all, you listen to the bastards? As soon as I was alone in the house, the Schmurfs would have been on, man.
Wow. So no Harry Potter, no David Blaine.
Harry Potter? We're talking 12, 15 years
I'm just saying,
later.
nowadays. Do you feel
my
a little
mom doesn't
guilty?
call me and say, "Are you reading Harry Potter?"
Do you feel a little guilty when you watch a David Blaine special?
I don't watch. I've never watched any David Blaine.
All right.
Well, the reason I had
So
to ask
you
him
say.
is that my wife just loves to hear him say that they were magical.
Smurfs.
She just breaks it to his
I thought Gargamel was magical.
And then
Smurfs weren't magical.
Then Wayne blows a load on her foot.
It's magical.
Yeah, but the Jesus camp is crazy because it's, the premise is it's all these, what do you say, like 7 to 12-year-old kids?
Yeah, even down to 5. And, we would have these revivals where, you would get hundreds or thousands of kids together and these guys would come in.
How many?
Hundreds or thousands. Dude, the church that I went to had thousands of people could sit. I mean, it was enormous, the seating in this place.
Wow.
It took the whole complex takes up blocks. It's just, you got to realize, dude, I'll take you to Oklahoma sometime. It is church buffet, place that sells trucks.
Liquor store. Indian reservation.
Indian reservation.
Guns and ammo.
Yeah. In Missouri, where I went to college, there's a store called Liquor, Guns, and Ammo. That is
need.
on the sign.
That is all you need.
And it's...
And Bibles.
Everything you need to solve an argument.
Nice. Did you ever speak in tongues or hand
No,
snakes?
you actually see somebody speaking in tongues on this,
Yeah.
This is a sick old world. Kids, you gotta change things. Boys and girls can change the world? Absolutely.
I pledge allegiance to the Christian flag.
You notice they say Christian flag. We used to do that. They made us do that too because you can't pledge allegiance to anything that's not Christian. So
What is the Christian flag?
It's kind of like there's stars and stripes and then a really big cross. And actually, I think it's a white flag with a blue, in seriousness, a blue thing with a cross on it.
Never seen it.
There really is a Christian flag?
Yeah, I swear to God, there's a Christian flag. It flies out in front of a lot of churches.
So then there would be a Hebrew flag then, too?
No. Dude, there was no Jews in Oklahoma. I met one Jew, and he gave me a job.
How did you grow up there, then?
Huh? Oi.
Allegiance to the Christian flag.
There are two kinds of people in the world. People who love Jesus and people who don't.
Speak the word of the Lord!
Where should we be putting our focus? I'll tell you where our enemies are putting it. They're putting it on the kids.
Who are these enemies?
Yeah, I don't know. They're overseas somewhere. They're the liberals.
Yeah, exactly. The liberals that don't want us to pray in school.
Where our enemies are putting it, they're putting it on the kids. How long have you been a Christian?
At 5, I got saved.
Yeah?
Because I just wanted more of life.
You're 5 years old. 25% of your time on this earth, you've been shitting your pants.
That's what I don't get it. Don't you think there should be, there's an age of consent for sex and drinking and all that? Don't you think there should be an age of consent for religion? No. Come on. You can't be 5 and choose that you want to be saved.
Sure.
Now you're a Christian, Wayne?
The wiffle ball bat just caught my eye in the back of the corner over there out of fucking nowhere.
But you think a 5-year-old can really choose for himself that he wants to be Christian? Like he's born again? Come on. Really?
Steve in Yellowstone.
Ramon! Get Lazlow a real talk show.
Thank you. What does that mean, sir?
Thank you for deepening our discussion of religion there.
You didn't even do it.
How much did that question?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
It wasn't even a good Ramon.
He got one of those headaches you were just talking about, Wayne. He held that up so long. He had like an aneurysm.
3 strokes out, bro.
Yeah.
If you go into Palestine and they're taking their kids to camps like we take our kids to Bible camps, and they're putting hand grenades in their hands.
Which sounds great. Dude, if I'm a kid and you're like, you can go to this Bible camp over here where,
or throw hand grenades.
Or you can go to this one over here where you get some fucking explosives and be like, hell yeah, jihad, motherfucker. Let's play some Legos. Let's blow some shit up. That's what you did when you were a kid. You blew up action figures, put a black cat firecracker in Luke Skywalker's cock and blow his fucking legs off. G.I. Joe. I always set my G.I. Joes on fire.
Whatever happened to just canoeing or a nice sack race, Lazlow?
Sack race? I got you a sack race right
In Oklahoma, they have sack race.
I'm a homosexual!
Thank you.
What are you, 10? I can't say sack. You guys got to crack up.
No, because that is gay. What did you do as a kid? Didn't you, like, blow anything up?
Yeah, we played with fireworks, but, we were playing basketball and
Wayne?
fishing.
Explosives,
I
guns?
blew shit up. Telephone booths, bank windows, cars.
You blew up a car.
Blew up cars.
How did you blow up a car?
Just set them on fire.
Why?
Because you were bored. Why not?
So somebody would leave their window open, you just throw a match in the front seat, and it would just catch on fire?
They were stolen vehicles. At the end, to disperse of them, you set them on fire.
What?
Why?
Why not just sell them? Make yourself some money.
It's a little harder than that.
Mm-hmm. So you would where would you take it to burn it?
All right, where were you parked it?
So somebody would walk out their apartment door in Queens, and there would be an inferno, a damn...
Yes, right in front of their house. Big car, 2 o'clock in the morning, the fire department come put it out.
And what would you be doing? Jerking off?
No, you'd stand a block away and watch
I always
it.
heard pyros would set stuff on fire and then jerk off while the...
We used to, my neighbor, we used to
the
love...
fire trucks came.
We used to light M80s, and it took about 3 of them, and the telephone booth was completely gone.
Blew up an entire telephone booth?
Blew up the entire telephone booth.
That's back when you could buy some good M80s, you know?
M80s.
All right, now when I was a kid, I didn't blow anything up.
All right,
the doll.
Your mic's off.
He blew up a doll.
You have a point.
No, I lit a lot of things on fire, though. Piles of leaves,
Did you,
neighbors,
were you a block
gardens,
away masturbating?
Right. No, I didn't discover masturbation until I was at least, 15.
All right.
Well, late bloomer.
Right.
Thanks for that contribution.
And when were you saved by Jesus? At 5 or?
Never.
And they're putting hand grenades in their hands.
There's an excitement, yet there's a peace with it all, too. It's really cool. I really feel that we're a key generation to Jesus coming back. And we are a generation that needs to rise up and run with that baton.
Yeah! How many of you want to be those who would give up their lives for Jesus?
You're 5!
You should be like...
Go play with a Smurf!
Right, exactly.
How many?
Give your life. What are they going to do? And then there's this. I know Ron and Fez have touched on this. I believe I didn't hear the segment, but there's a kid like quivering on the ground, like he's being electrocuted.
Right. He's having like a seizure or something.
Right. He's full of the spirit.
He is.
Jesus.
We're being trained to be God's army.
There's a new church like this every 2 days in America.
25% of the American population, that's about 80 million people.
If the evangelicals vote, they determine the election.
They've taken over the White House, Congress, the judiciary for a generation.
This is just the tip of the iceberg.
This means war! Are you a part of it or not?
Dude, you put some turbans on these dudes' heads. Same shit.
I was gonna say, what's the difference between them and the people that they're dissing?
This means war. Look, here's the deal. We're gonna put all these fucking nutso Christians and nutso Islam dudes in like their own place to just shoot at each other.
Just have a cage match. Just a big cage match. We'll give them Utah or something. You know, just clear everyone out.
I think Utah's taken with
the Mormons
with whack jobs.
Maybe.
Mike.
Yeah, I started jerking off when I was 10. And nothing came out for 2 years. It's weird. I remember the first time I ejaculated. I took it, I put it on the bathroom door.
Because it shot that far away from you?
No, like, it was in my hand. I just rubbed it on the bathroom door. I was a sick kid. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go bye.
Alex.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Just want to say you guys are pretty freaking funny. You should have a regular show.
Thanks, man. Well, we had one on K-Rock, and then David Lee Roth came, or he was coming, and we pulled the ripcord and split. So now,
you need to have one on XM.
Well, we're working on that. I think at least we'll maybe do one once a month. It's very difficult, and we don't have much help. I mean, E-Rock was supposed to help, and he's out there fucking shooting the shit with his friends.
I know.
He said, yeah, I'll produce your show, and then he's just out there. Hi, E-Rock. Thanks. E-Rock, I I want to know why you take Opie's camera and copy all of his private photos to your own hard drive.
Oh, now he's coming in.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Why? Opie was Opie was in my office at K-Rock was in my studio when we were doing some recording. He mentioned that you're like his little stalker. And why were you stalking the Iron Sheik today? Find a microphone.
Yeah. No, I wasn't even there today. I didn't get back to New York until like 6 o'clock.
But I thought you said that you were gonna try.
I was supposed to. Big Kev invited me out, but I didn't go.
So you and Kev, like, stalking celebrities that used to be wrestlers, and when was the Iron Sheik? Does anybody remember?
That's got to be like 89, 90.
No, Kev does these comic book conventions, these appearances that he signs material for people. Why, we don't know. But they have all these washed up people at these places. So I was like, all right, let's go down and get a photo or some audio or something like that. But I didn't go down this time.
All right. I'll let you get back to your friends out there. Appreciate it. Got walk-on music.
Straight Up by Paul Abdul, I believe.
Is that what that is?
I think it was, yeah.
I think Wayne needs another Guinness.
Yeah.
Can somebody get Wayne another Guinness? E-Rock?
Oh, he's going to hate you.
Whatever. I like E-Rock. He's supposed to be sitting here looking up shit on the internet for me.
I want you to look to your left and see the guy that's standing on the other side of the glass. Yeah? You remember who's
Oh,
you said?
fuck. It's Nathaniel.
Yeah, I just happened to look over there myself, and at least he ain't holding a bat. I feel comfortable till I walk out of here.
But, dude, yeah, exactly. How do you...
But I hope you took it as a compliment, big guy.
Right.
In case he wasn't listening, I didn't say anything that was inappropriate, which is unusual.
You only said that you jerked off to...
Yeah, and he has to take it as a compliment.
Yeah,
I would take it as a compliment. Reed, how would you take it?
Yeah, I think compliment, actually.
See?
I think, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you, E-Rock.
Thank you, buddy.
It's better than you doing something else. Well, I think it's fine. You're not acting out. You find her attractive.
Yeah, very attractive. He's a lucky guy.
And if you really like a girl, you burn her car.
Yeah, let's get back to that. So what else were you blowing up?
You blew up shit around the neighborhood. Storefronts, glass out of the windows.
You know, here's another way that you know that MySpace and YouTube... Because YouTube still has somewhat of a cool factor to it, but you know it's going to get sliced. The record companies are thinking about going after both of them now. God damn, you make a lot of noise over there, too.
Yeah, I didn't get that. What's their claim on these?
I don't know. Like, Universal Music, the CEO was telling an investor conference, I guess this week, that they're going to go after MySpace and YouTube and try to shut them down for copyright infringement. They said that the poster child for user-generated media sites are MySpace and YouTube. We believe these new businesses are copyright infringers and owe us tens of millions of dollars. How we deal with these companies will be revealed shortly. They're going to slap them with enormous cease and desists or something.
Was that because some of their artists' music is on there? Or their artists have homepages there? Or what?
It's because they've lost the fucking grip, dude. Like, they used to get 90% of the dough.
Yeah, exactly.
When somebody made a record. And they're losing distribution as people just hand stuff off to iTunes.
Right. Well, how about lowering the price of a CD? You go into Virgin Megastore, it's like $18.99 for a CD. It's like, come on.
You can tell Reed's old because nobody buys CDs anymore.
Yeah, well, I do.
Tell you.
I support
what do you listen to them on? They still make those CD players? That's all going to be gone, done.
Dude, shut your hole. You just got a computer like 2 months
and
ago,
I got
dude.
rid of every dude, I threw out every CD I owned.
Really?
Got rid of them all.
Yeah, I can't wait till his hard drive crashes like my shit.
Yeah, exactly. And then what you going to do?
Start over again. It's life.
Man, you know, I listen to stuff online.
I got time.
He burned all his CDs. That's it. You burned them all, didn't you?
Most of them, yes.
Well, why would you do that, though? They're not taking up that much space in your house, are they?
Yeah. I came up with this whole thing. If it was in the house 10 years and you don't really use it, you throw it the hell out.
Oh, okay. So you weren't even listening to these.
Yeah, but I burnt them to just kind of save on the hard drive.
Any Judas Priest on there?
No.
All right.
Not at all.
Mm-hmm. Dude, here's what. Wayne used to have a mohawk before he went bald. Did you have the dreadlock beard down to your waist back then?
No, that was the change.
He had a mohawk, and he would go and spit on Johnny Rotten.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would think that dude would kick somebody's ass.
No, see, that's the way, you know.
But you were always a big guy, right?
Yeah, but it was different in the punk scene. When you spit on someone, it meant like a compliment. You know, it wasn't
just like Did you ever jerk off to Johnny
No.
Ramone?
And they would spit back at you.
Yeah?
Sure.
Good. That's
very cleansing.
I'm sorry I missed that disease-ridden scene.
And with the whole viral video thing, I think I talked last time about how these ad agencies are trying to create viral videos. It's like, well, nobody's watching our commercials anymore. And like when I was on O&A this week, we were talking about how American commercials just stink. They're horrible.
Right.
And so now they try to make stuff that'll get passed around the internet. And there's a website called Revver, Revver, where you can, oh fuck.
Who is it?
It's a fucking big guy.
I know it. Bring him in. He wants a piece of you.
I think everyone that you dissed is going to be here eventually.
Yeah, wow.
I came for your Mylar bags, faggot.
Dude, how far did you travel?
You got less
You must have mistaken me for some whole other geek if you thought I wasn't going to come here after that.
Big Cav, I love you. You know that. There's no other...
sure, now that I'm here, you love me.
And you look much...
Push that button and hang up on me
larger than I remember.
Yeah, brother-in-law.
Okay, I'll let you fuck my sister.
All right, I'll go.
Wait, no, what was this? Did you meet the Iron Sheik today? Where did you go?
Yeah, I did. He was at the Big Apple Comic-Con today.
And
where I was stalking him, apparently.
Listen, I get my information from Hawk out there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who came to produce my show and is out there talking to some guy that looks like a terrorist. And so what wasn't the Iron? I'm sorry, I'm just stunned.
Rattled that I'm actually here.
No, I'm
backpedaling.
I'm stunned that you would actually want to go meet some kind of crazy old wrestler dude.
I didn't. I was there promoting the show.
I'm sorry.
I was there promoting the show.
Okay. Oh,
is that how it works? I talk into the mic.
Yes. So you're promoting Opie and Anthony at the Comic-Con
because no one else will.
Yeah. Did you? Now was like Chris Claremont or anybody like that there?
Who? There were some. David Lloyd was there, the guy that created V for Vendetta.
Oh, I thought that was Alan Moore.
That was Alan Moore's the writer.
Oh, okay.
And David Lloyd would be the artist.
How much do you spend a month on comic books?
Not much. 30 to $60, I guess.
Not much.
Laz's sister's going to cut into that 30 or $60.
That's okay.
Do you really want to date my sister?
She's a lovely young lady.
Okay.
Sure, I'll take her out.
All right. I will.
I'm going to put the good word in for you.
You will not.
No, I will too.
You are a liar.
I know.
Listen, though, the next time you see her, you got to talk to her. You got a little dumbfounded that night.
I talked to her. I was, I want to overwhelm the girl.
Yes.
Where would you take her?
I don't know. Where would she like to go?
Maybe the Comic-Con. Marlon, and is this who fucking can't spell Missouri? Is this MISSURIE? Who spelled that? You spelled Missouri MISS.
That was only temporary.
Yeah. Hello.
All right, Marlon, what's up?
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Well, it's going pretty good until Big Kev showed up and fucking tried to kill me. But what's up?
Long time O&A listener. Really glad to see you on the air, buddy. Keep it up. Keep up the good work.
All right, how's Missouri treating you?
Oh, not too bad. Where did you go to school in Missouri?
University of Missouri.
Oh, I'm from Hannibal.
Good.
Yeah.
How's your mom?
Keep up the good work.
Thanks. How's your mom?
Yep. Fine.
Right.
All right. Why somebody would stay on hold for like 30 minutes? Where'd you go to college?
Like maybe he knows you.
Yeah.
So.
You know Bill?
Right. But to my point, these like videos people make in their house, like maybe it's Big Kev making a video of himself
with your sister.
With my sister. You can now upload them to this website, and they will they'll like put a sponsor on the beginning or end of it, and then cut the revenue with you.
I like that.
So, dude, it's kind of, I don't know. It's like some guy eating Mentos and drinking Diet Coke or whatever and spewing his guts out. And then there's like, what do you put on the end of that? Home Depot? what do you do?
Maybe a Mentos ad. I don't know.
I don't know. It's much better than those faggy Mentos commercials they used to have. It's all that, like, everybody online seems to be eating Mentos and throwing down soda.
Oh yeah, what's supposed to happen with that? It's supposed to blow you up or something, right? What's the deal with that?
That was Pop Rocks. Thanks.
That's what killed Mikey. Remember that? No, but have you seen it? They do that on some of the shows. They drop Mentos into Diet Coke and it like spouts a fountain. So I guess the thinking is if you put that in your stomach, it's going to do the same.
Well, yeah, and then film it. There's one of a couple of rednecks doing that shit.
So, but then what happens?
I don't know. I think you just spew. It's like when you drink. If you drink too much water, you can die too. It's like all the fraternities do that stuff. Besides pulling trains on each other, elephant walk or whatever. I never understood that. Like when it's so weird when guys
are around other guys
and they get really sort of pumped up with a lot of. Then like gay shit starts happening.
Like let's get him naked and slap his ass till it's red.
Right.
Yeah. It's just I don't.
Let's get in a circle and put a piece of bread in the middle.
And what's bread for?
You never heard that one?
No.
Oh,
are you talking about a circle jerk?
Yeah, it's a fraternity thing. You get in a circle, all the pledges, and they put a piece of bread in the middle.
And you have to land on the bread?
Yeah, and the last one has to eat it.
You are a nasty sissy!
Did you ever lose?
I wasn't in a fraternity. Come on, look at us. None of us were in a fraternity.
Yeah. That's the other thing I don't understand is the circle jerk. I've never wanted to jerk off.
I don't exactly, see the glory hole being a big thing. I want to see who's sucking my dick. I'm sorry.
So, we should, all right. Boy, we're an hour and 15 and we have fucking derailed. Let's play the closing music and...
Pull that quote out of context to advertise in that show. I want to see who is sucking my dick.
A couple weeks ago... I get this weird text message on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I look on there, and it's kind of flirty. Like, wow, what's this? It's got the word love in there. It's got some flirty emoticons. It says...
What does that mean?
Like a colon and then a backslash and a...
little winky thing.
Winky fucking faggoty thing. And then it says, Lauren, Cousin Ed's girlfriend.
Wow.
So I'm like, wow, Cousin Ed's girlfriend... first off, they've given her a real phone instead of one of those Playmobil phones or whatever that little kids, where they pretend to dial.
Where you call a cow and it's like, moo.
Because Cousin Ed's girlfriend is half his age.
Mm-hmm.
And
she's got to almost be legal, though.
So I call him up on the air and I say, Cousin Ed, your girlfriend's sending me text messages. And Ed, you were a little frustrated by that.
I think the text message said, Lazlow, can I be your piece of bread?
So Cousin Ed, who, if you were a fan of the Lazlow Show in its glory days before it went downhill and had people like Nathaniel and Big Kev wanting to kill us, Cousin Ed came up and was on it a lot. Originally, it was called the Cousin Ed and Lazlow Show, but
I sucked.
You got fucking kicked off the marquee.
We don't really need him at all, do we?
Yeah, it's like, well, we got Wayne now. Whatever, stay down in Philly.
Hey, Wayne, and he's still using you. Your name's not on the marquee yet, is it?
Exactly.
No, it's not on the marquee yet. It's still the Lazlow Show.
How about the Big Wayne and Cousin Ed show? We can make that happen, right?
I think I'm ready.
We don't need him.
You really don't.
I can relocate.
So Cousin Ed calls his girlfriend live on the air, and this is what ensued.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's this?
Lazlow?
Hi.
What's this about you texting Lazlow?
What?
He just called me and says he got a text message from you.
Oh, did I text? What was that?
I don't know. What are you texting him about? I didn't know he had his phone number. I didn't know he had yours. Apparently there's a relationship going on behind my back.
Oh my gosh, I do remember. It was the other night.
Were you drunk?
Yes.
What, were you drunk? And she emphatically says, yes.
No, I love it when I say, she says, who's this? I say, Lazlow. She was like, oh, hi.
Yeah. She was already...
You know our own boyfriend's voice.
Your next line could have been, what are you wearing? And she would have answered.
I was like, can I jerk off on your feet?
What are you wearing? Too much?
Listen, I'm actually a little younger than Cousin Ed. And I think you're still half my age.
Yeah.
It was the other night.
Were you drunk?
Yes.
And what did you text him?
I don't remember.
You were so drunk. Were you texting from my phone or yours?
No. Mine.
Oh, do you see that? She's getting a little like, mine.
What's funny is she ended up getting the phone number from me. That what makes the story even funnier. She was drunk, doesn't remember texting. I don't remember giving her the phone number and watching her text right in front of me.
Wait, so you were there when she's texting me?
Yeah, I don't remember any of it.
Hey, she probably said, "Hey, I was thinking about starting to swing. Can I bang Lazlow?" And you're like, "Yeah, whatever, sure."
Yeah, I brought your name up.
No, mine. I think I got the number from you.
You have no idea what you wrote him.
No. And I didn't remember texting him until now.
Oh my God, you're a little drunk. It's probably the only reason you go out with me.
What?
Do you know my name?
Yes.
What?
Brian?
All right. Here's another hint for Under the Influence.
Okay, so
show stuff.
What? Oh yeah, show stuff. Wow, how hammered does she get that she? See, that's the worst. Sometimes I'll get hammered and I'll be fucking around on the computer at 1 a.m, and the next day I'll wake up and I'm like, dude, what email did I send? What?
Yeah, you get that reply back and you have no idea what they're talking about.
You're like, God, I was fucking drunk emailing again.
And I go to work and my buddies will go, dude, yeah, I got that picture for you. What picture? Remember emailing me about it? No.
Dude, I got a call. This has been a very stressful week, and fucking bully and GTA Vice City Story is about to kill me. And so I've been working late, come home, have a couple of drinks, smoke a cigar like a man, go to bed. And I get a call on Thursday from this website that's like, did you order a plasma TV? And I go, I may have. I don't know. And she's like, yeah, we got, your credit card. And she reads off the credit card. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, and this is your home address? Yeah. And she's like, and it's shipping to Georgia? And I'm like, no, Alabama. She's like, I don't even fucking know anybody in Alabama. And I don't even know they got fucking electricity in that piece. Cinema. I'm certainly not sending some backwoods fucker fucking plasma TV.
Dude, I bought CDs that I already own in the middle of the night. Why did I buy? I already have this.
Right. Wow, suddenly this has turned into an AA meeting.
Hey, I've been to AA twice. Blackouts are the first sign, okay?
Really?
Yes, that's what they tell you. When you start blacking out, but it's not just what you do is you just switch liquors. If tequila's making you black out and blackouts mean alcoholism, switch to vodka.
I like that.
I've learned. I went to school, the AA schools, man. There's ways around everything.
Now, how do you sort of stop going to AA? I mean, do you ever bump into those people?
No, the judge says you don't have to go anymore.
Oh, so you were required to go. You weren't going voluntarily.
Dude, I wasn't even old enough to drive when I was required to go.
Yeah, I saw Danny this week, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to, I'm gonna, bring some beers by the show, and he's like, oh, I'm not going to drink. And then I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, I just got my license back from the last show. I'm like, why did he, after the show, drive? Because, dude, I brought a case of beer, and it was dented last time. There was, 2 left.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, the O&A staff can drink, bro.
Dude, that's why I'm not out tonight, because I have an Eagles game tomorrow. The game's at 1 o'clock, and I have to be on the field at 1. I'm not going out, because I know if I go out, I won't stop. 1 drink means 80, you know what I mean? Next thing it's 5 in the morning, you're like, oh, God, I got to get up.
And by the way, Ed, Tony Soprano's here.
What?
Cousin Ed. Hey, how are you?
Yeah, all right.
How you doing?
All right.
It's our friend, you remember our friend that we can't say his name because he works for a major sports team?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right.
Hey, right. I'm coming down to Philly there. I'm going to see you.
Been a long time, my friend.
You and I, after the fucking game tomorrow, are going to go get some fucking gabagool. That's a fucking promise.
Yeah. Dude, that's Philly right there, gabagool, man.
What the fuck is gabagool?
It's capicola ham.
What? What the?
Yeah, but they pronounce it gabagool. It's mozzarella, gabagool.
See, Ed knows where it's fucking at.
I don't even...
Capicola. None of that fucking prosciutto shit. It's fucking capicola.
All right.
All right, Les. Don't me the fuck... I got on a bathroom.
Yeah, remember we used to work with... Can I say your name? Can I say
You better not.
Okay.
How come I work for a sports team and I can go on the radio?
Well, he used to work with us when we worked at the radio station that had the abortion clinic on the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
With the bullet holes in the studio window.
Ah, good times.
Yeah, good times.
I got a game tomorrow, too, Ed. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm going to see my boys in green.
Eagles Giants tomorrow, baby.
All right. Cousin Ed, thanks for...
If we start talking about sports, Lazlow's like, nah,
I don't really give a shit about a bunch of fucking millionaires in tight pants trying to steal each other's land.
Yeah, but when you're 10 feet from all the cheerleaders on the field, who's watching the game, my friend?
Dude, I still remember the exact place I was when Ed showed me a picture of the cheerleader he was banging on all fours on a fucking Motel 6 bed, wearing, like, hardly nothing.
That's right. They leave the light on for you.
Tomorrow, Tara Patrick's going to be at the game tomorrow.
Who?
Tara Patrick.
Who's that?
Oh, my God.
She worked at the Bada Bing for me.
Shut the fuck up. I'm turning.
You want to take this one? You want to tell me who Tara Patrick is?
Who is Tara Patrick? Does anybody know? Ed?
Big Wayne don't know?
No.
Second biggest porn star in the world, Tara Patrick?
Oh. Sorry.
No, you lost me on that one.
Oh, all right.
I've been doing a lot of mature and over 40 lately.
What?
Yeah, I'm sure you haven't strayed too far from the Wayne I knew.
Wait, you tell me you're watching mature porn now?
Yeah, I've gone, it's like that one up there. I've already viewed that 90-year-old, 80-year-old woman.
Which one?
They got a tape up here of a 70 or 80-year-old, 90-year-old woman getting bagged. It's pretty interesting.
Oh, I thought he meant mature porn, like it's not as controversial, like that movie Pirates that they made. They took a porn, they made it R-rated.
No, I'm getting old, so I want to know how I'm going to perform when I'm old. So I'm watching all people bang.
Yeah, Wayne is also now in...
My reaction time to finish might take a lot longer.
After we met Joe Gallant, the porn producer, and the guy gave us some videos of chicks banging and getting enemas, Wayne has now moved on from that to a new fetish.
Yes, I came across squirting. Is anybody familiar with squirting?
Oh, that stuff.
Are you familiar with squirting?
Yeah.
It freaks you out, Ed? I couldn't imagine being in bed and having a chick ejaculate on me like that.
Dude, I was down on a chick one time and that happened. It made my face. It was like,
it was like a little clown fucking...
And she literally sprayed you?
On me.
She sprayed... were you like in just like... The next time that you expected it, was it like you were waiting for it?
No, there wasn't a next time. I acted like it didn't bother me at all. And it was like, that was the last time I saw her.
I only wish in my experience somewhere I came across that at one time at least.
I love it that we're so weirded out. Like, it happens to me. I was like, oh, that's it. Yeah, we'll come on her face or any girl's face anytime. No, they come back for more.
Right, exactly.
What did you say?
Well, I didn't say anything. I just acted like it didn't happen to me. She was obviously having a good time. She climaxed. That's why I got crap all over my face.
Right, exactly.
Dude, I think that would...
So in other words, you look like a fucking glazed donut.
I'm dying to see it live, Ed. If there's ever a place you know where it's being performed live, I'd like to attend.
What are you talking about? The place that's been performed...
Listen, if Ed knows about it, it might be a fetish of his, and he knows where it's being done. I could just kind of tag along.
Yeah, Amsterdam. Why don't you get on a plane for that?
Ed, I think that... Wayne is referring to Cytheria.
Wayne and I, we're going to have a fucking date at one of these places.
Remember that?
What is Cytheria?
I'm not going.
Probably one of the biggest squirters of all time.
Really?
Absolutely.
Well, Ed, I gotta say, I didn't know anybody that actually had a squirter, and now that I know someone that had a squirter,
type it in Google.
Very exciting.
Type it in Google, squirters.com. You're going to see Cytheria over there go from here to Wonton, Long Island.
Jesus Christ.
Amazing.
That's all I got to go to is Wonton, huh?
No, she squirts. How far?
Oh.
How far across the room?
About 50 feet.
No.
50 feet.
Dude, the human body cannot shoot anything
Laz,
50 feet.
I am telling you that what I seen easily ejaculated out 8 to 10 feet.
Okay, but 50 feet...
Yeah, it happens, dude.
8 to 10 feet. I mean, the guy literally, he started backpedaling, and the chick kept squirting, and the look on his face was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Come on, somebody's going to lose an eye. 50 feet.
She was writing her name in the snow.
All right, Ed, we're moving on, buddy. Thanks for taking this.
Ed, good hearing from you, buddy.
All right, bro.
Hey, tell your girlfriend I said hi.
Sesame Street's getting moved to Wednesdays.
I'll tell her when she gets over daycare. Goodbye.
Later, Ed. Go Eagles.
Yeah, and we also have to say, Wayne,
yes.
We have a mystery guest coming.
Yes. Mystery guest?
Yes. In about half an hour.
Yeah.
Somebody from your past.
Really?
Yeah, I talked to your chick.
Did you?
She said it was okay, and we got somebody from your past calling in like 30 minutes.
Calling from the past.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Somebody's car who you burned.
It's all right. It's all good.
Somebody's feet who we blew one on. How you doing?
Nico.
You got his mic on right now.
I'm going to fucking turn his mic off. He stinks. Nico, DC, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, Lazlow, man? Love the show, man. I listen to you all the time. Like, every time I hear you on O&A, man, you're great.
I appreciate it. Back to the point about the technophile, that guy saying he thought I was gay. The technophile cannot be, like, you know, really over the top. It airs, besides XM, on a lot of, like, talk radio stations. You know, I'm on during Rush Limbaugh and all sorts of stuff like that, so I can't, you know, get too crazy. It has to be...
It's not like you're a biker, man. Fuck everybody else. That technophile is the shit.
Thanks, dude. All right, so a girl squirted on your face?
Yeah, about squirting, though. Like, a lot of that squirting porn is actually chicks just pissing.
Oh, whatever. It turns me on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you like watching chicks piss, like Jim Norton. But I'm just saying, a lot of that squirting porn is just chicks pissing.
All right.
Well, thanks for that.
Thanks for...
Like, that didn't enter my mind.
Thanks for clearing that up. Tim in
Is he trying to
Virginia.
say I like to get pissed on?
I think he just said... What's up?
Enjoying the show, brother. I'm glad you're back.
Thanks, dude.
Hey, I've been married to my wife for 13 years. She can lay on the bed and it'll hit the ceiling, brother.
Excellent.
And, and she can do it anytime she wants, man.
What do you mean, like you're at the Arby's and she just blows one on the cash register, or what?
Bro, she sends me pictures on the phone, man, where she has soaked the ceiling before.
Dude, can you hook me up?
Anytime you want, brother, just come on down, man.
No, Jesus. I'm thinking maybe you could send us a videotape or something, you know? We'll be discreet with it.
About 5-10 minutes, man. She's blowing it all over. I don't know how she does it.
And what does that do for you? Does that get you excited or anything?
Well, you know, the first time I was shocked, but, you know, every once in a while it's something I look forward to. It's pretty, I mean, it's all right, but it's messy, man. Let me tell you.
I got one more question. Do you spit or swallow?
It depends. It depends.
All right.
So you have taken a couple gulps, huh? Gulps. I can't even get it out. I was too excited myself.
Tony in Florida, what's up?
Hello.
Hi, man. You've been on hold for like half a day to tell me that you think we stink.
Yes, you guys fucking stink. I can't fucking believe it.
Oh, my God, Governor.
Hello, this is fucking Arnold over here. I can't believe how much you guys fucking stink. You guys...
We must fucking stink.
So this is how democracy dies. Wow. We go from squirting to stinking.
I love squirting. And Ed had a squirt. I can't believe it. How about you, Reed? And what would you do if you got squirted on?
Wear plastic? I don't know. What?
You get your foot out.
Get my foot out?
She might enjoy coming on your foot, man.
Are you currently single? You and Yoko are done?
Yeah.
Finish complete?
No
That's
more?
it?
I told him to call up his ex and try for a grudge fuck. But
so you're in a dry spell right now?
Yeah, something like that, you know.
How long has it been since you've seen a vagina?
Clearly a long time, since college, right?
We'll be back after this. All right. We're at part 2 of the Lazlow Show, episode 25. The website is lazlow.com. Reed sucks and is the worst producer ever. He's not even in the room. And this show will probably be up by in a couple of days as an MP3, and we will have all 25 shows in a box set, probably for something like
$139.95.
I'm talking to Wayne, trying to figure out how much we should charge for the box set, and he says $139. I'm like, I was thinking about $1 a show, buddy.
$139.
I'm telling you, we get email from around the world about this stupid disaster.
Exactly.
You should not have to put our box set on layaway, dude, to record it. You know what I'm saying? It should not be installments. Layaway. You never heard of layaway?
Yeah, in 1986 when I was in the parking lot at the fucking Judas Priest show. Reed Tucker has got a stalker. Dear Reed, you got this in the mail?
Yeah.
This is
that didn't come under the mail. That came under his door. Or was left on his scooter or something.
This looks like it was written by somebody in the joint. Dear Reed, and it's on like a 4x6.
Yeah, like a note card.
Note card. Dear Reed, you are the greatest person in the galaxy. Ignore Lazlow's taunts. You are awesome. You were hilarious in Chatterbox and even better on the Lazlow Show. Can you please sign my copy of GTA 3? That was did he send you?
Yeah.
He just sent you a copy of his...
Yeah, his video game, I swear.
Oh, he put his phone number on here.
Yeah.
Let's call him.
Dude, it might be late. It could be...
He would if Reed is the person he wants the most in the universe.
Oh, I only had one envelope big enough. Did he even pay postage?
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on, call him.
He put the video game in there. He put another envelope with return postage, and so I wrote him a message and sent it back.
What was your message?
Something about Lazlow and wearing women's underwear. I don't remember. Something like that. Just something between the two of us.
Exactly. And did he write back?
No, I don't think so.
Dude, I have had the weirdest goddamn 2 weeks. I had 2 ex-girlfriends from my past call me up.
I don't believe you.
2.
Why? What for?
One of them called me shit-faced. My girlfriend in high school and starting in college calls me. She's got a real hot Southern accent, but she's all ass-faced. She's like, I want you to know that I love you, that you are such a part of who I am today, and all this. And I'm like, oh, God.
You're like, who's this?
How many kids does she got right now? That should have been your first question.
Was she in the parking lot of a Judas Priest
one of them ain't mine. Why you contacting me?
Right. So what happens if they call and your current girl answers?
Huh?
What happens if they call and your current girl answers?
I don't know. She doesn't answer my phone. You gotta have separate phones.
Oh, you guys got different phones?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's called boundaries, dude. Separate bank accounts, separate phones.
You got separate bank accounts?
Dude, I got GTA money. The fuck? I ain't stupid.
Yeah,
I'm a fucking fancy man.
Don't be downplaying your other half because she can bring in a nice paycheck herself.
She's asleep by now.
Yeah.
I have a maid. I get massages, and I smoke cigars.
Yeah, and you spend about $200 at Trader Joe's a week.
And guys fall in love with him.
Yeah.
How can you not?
What do you spend your money on, man? Come on.
That's
how many bandanas can you spend?
That's why he was making the Jewish reference earlier.
Exactly. Laz is the biggest Jew I ever met in my life, man. It's unbelievable. This guy doesn't reach in his pocket for nothing.
What are you talking? I paid for fucking dinner.
Dude, yeah, all right, because you wanted a spot around boys. This guy brings his lunch to work. He won't even go out and spend $1 on buying his lunch.
Oh, man.
And everybody makes fun of me about it. Like, when I have to go work at Rockstar, we're cranking on something, and I'll go be hanging out in their office, I'll bring my lunch, and everybody calls me.
And tell him what you bring.
What, you got carrot sticks and a PBJ?
He's got
a juice box?
No, he's not even a pea. He's got carrot sticks and a beet, and he goes to his juicer and...
Yeah, you have juice for lunch. You make your own juice.
You have a juicer?
They have a juicer in the office?
No, I brought it.
Oh.
He just about furnished the whole office.
People come up and they're like, interesting.
Nice.
It sounds like a fucking lawnmower's going on in the goddamn kitchen. We're trying to make some fucking video games here.
Sweet. I just became the least gay one on the show for once.
Speaking of gay, I wrote a Segway drunk last month. You know the Segways, that like horrible personal transporter? It was supposed to be the big thing, but they're like $5,500, and now they recalled them. I think because the things go on autopilot and take you to like a fucking glory hole or a gay bar or something. But the batteries have been crapping out, and the machines have been stopping and throwing people up. Every time I see somebody on a Segway, I want to go hit them with a stick.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, get a bike.
Walk.
Exactly.
Get your fat ass one foot in front of the other.
Dude, have you heard those commercials for those scooters? It's like, are you disabled? Is walking upstairs, is walking around tiresome?
Yeah.
Would you prefer to just be able to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not get a scooter and have Medicare pay for it?
I can eat and scoot around at the same time, sure.
Yeah, there are a lot of those in my neighborhood, and most of the people, they aren't disabled, they're just like
they're
big,
fat, lazy bitches.
Yeah.
They're just rolling around on that thing. I'm disabled. Oh, you're fucking lazy. Segway. But they're recalling like 23,000 Segways. But I was the MC at this hacker convention, and they rented a couple of them, and it was fun.
You rode around?
Yeah, I actually did a couple jumps.
Ollie.
What are you, 12?
Is this the convention where you got electrocuted to?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, I got electrocuted pretty bad.
What happened?
Well, we were at the Hotel Pennsylvania 65000, still the phone number. PE, something. Anyway, PEN, I don't know. No, PE 65000, still the phone number from the stupid...
Pennsylvania 65000?
Right, and so there's this huge hacker convention there. I'm the MC of it. And they're like, hey, we're going up on the roof. And I'm like, cool, you don't get to go up on the roof very often in, New York City. So, and it's right across from Madison Square Garden. And that hotel is old and beat, dude. Mm-hmm. And the roof is like standing water, wires everywhere, all sorts of shit. And I walk over to the edge to look down at Madison Square. What are you doing over there?
My beer is frozen.
Yeah, what's up with your fucking refrigerator, dude? My Diet Coke is completely frozen, and our beers are frozen.
Ah, there we go.
Is that the freezer?
The root beers.
Huh?
The root beers.
Why are you looking offended,
For
Ira?
someone who's a guest, you're complaining a lot by something we don't control.
Oh, what? The temperature in a refrigerator? The beers are frozen. It makes Wayne cranky. No, I thank you very much.
He's going to be the third person that's going to want to take us out before the end of the night. I went out to use the bathroom. I was glad I didn't bump into Nathaniel. Nathaniel. Because I expect to be hit. And blindsided. I don't think he's got the balls to actually come up and hit me in the face.
So I walk over to the edge, and I'm sort of in some standing water, and I touch the railing, and every cell in my body is on fire.
Wow.
It's like something had shorted to the railing, and I ran to the door, and I literally ran at top speed down like 30-something flights. No, it was more than that. I think it was like 40-something flights of stairs that I ran down.
So you didn't fall down at first?
No. It didn't.
That's not what you told me. You told me you went back to your hotel room.
Well,
and
no,
did what?
I ran all the way down. I ran down the stairwell all the way, and then I went back to my hotel room and rolled around, and it felt like...
You told me you did something else in the hotel room that I was quite shocked at.
I had to see if my penis worked.
So he did what?
I jerked off.
I just came back from death. I got to see if my penis works.
That was your first instinct.
Dude, I'm telling you, I had to make sure that everything worked, because if I had electrocuted myself and my cock didn't work, I was just going to go back up to the roof and jump the fuck off.
Well, what made you think your cock wasn't going to work
anymore?
Because,
dude, every neuron in your brain is on fire.
But my instinct would have been to like do some math or something, because like
do some math.
Yeah,
you fag. I would have done the same exact thing he did, probably on the roof. When he went back to my room,
he's shooting a load across in Madison Square Garden.
I'm just saying, it's your brain that's going to be fried. I would think.
Listen,
all right, you're right.
When it comes down to the end of the day, we were talking about this before, like, strangely, in public, we were talking about how to hang yourself and jerk off at the same time, which killed, what's his name, Michael Hutchins or whatever?
Michael Hutchins.
Yeah.
Vin Excess.
Was,
who was that?
Was
you heard that voice?
Was, I just turn his mic on for every now and then.
I mopped the floors here.
Thank you. So... We were talking about that, but when you have something that could possibly affect you for life, you got to start kicking the tires, and the first thing is your junk.
Mm-hmm.
Are you with me?
But I'm most certainly with you.
Was that a tough one though? Was that a tough one to complete? Because you go from terror and pain to sexual pleasure
and being completely scrambled.
Yeah. So what were you thinking about when you were doing it on that particular one?
Well, I was trying to think about, chicks and
chicks
and,
which brings me to another one.
Different chicks that I'd slept with, because you got that Rolodex in your brain.
See, that's what I was trying to tell you about that one day, about the kaleidoscope. You guys familiar with kaleidoscope?
As a thing, or?
Well, do you know what the kaleidoscope does? As you twist it around, it changes the image on the inside.
Okay.
So I have this theory that when you're jerking off and you get ready to come, it's like a kaleidoscope in your mind. It's like, hundreds of women just
right. So there's all these colors and faces sort of meshing together in some kind of weird Pink Floyd movie trip out.
But am I right?
So what, you have like one chick's eyes with another chick's mouth? Or?
No, it's just all the women you wish you slept with and all the women you have slept with.
But doesn't a kaleidoscope sort of like
distort thing? You mean like a ViewMaster?
Maybe a ViewMaster kaleidoscope. It's all the same, you know. You guys knew what I meant. That when you're actually coming and masturbating, flash before you is a lot of women.
Like how quick are they going by?
I don't know, till you find one that you want to complete with. You know, in your case, it may not be that many. You know,
clearly, and none of them are shaved.
College girls that didn't even have a shaved bush. What years did you go to college?
91 to 95.
Well, I'm letting you know, in the late 70s, early 80s, chicks shaved their bush. So
that's not. Have you seen?
Were you banging like one of your mother's friends or something?
Have you seen? Come on. Have you guys seen porn from the late 70s? Have you seen I
produced one of my own. Yes.
Yes.
Did you see Bush there?
Yes.
No, you did not.
Oh yeah. God. Yes, we did.
I was too fixated on the fact that I was having to watch you bang a chick, and you had hair in this video.
I had hair.
Right.
Yeah,
she was hairless.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am positive.
All right. It was kind of grainy.
It was kind of great. You also had to watch it in fast forward. Remember?
That's right.
Play and
That's
play.
right.
It was so tough talking about. We were at K-Rock. We're watching Wayne's like porn tape of him banging this homeless girl.
30-minute video in 15 seconds.
Right. And we couldn't talk about it. Like there was one point where her cheek, like your cock, was knocking her cheek out.
Yeah, but what did they?
He goes like, "Oh, we got a term for that in the industry."
And we were like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
What was it?
I forget.
I thought
what it was.
Gumball or something.
I don't remember, but they knew what it was, and she did it good.
All right. So, Reed and I were talking about this week, and I pulled up this article. It consistently freaks me out how people in this country will protest fiction or protest pixels, you know, like whether it's a video game. People are bugging about this Ali G movie.
Borat.
Yeah, where, you know, he does the guy from Kazakhstan or whatever. So now the Kazakhstan government is sending over their king, or what the fuck do they have in that country, to meet with Bush to talk about what to do about this.
I know it.
It's a fucking comedy, dude. It's made up shit.
But tell me this, what do you know about Kazakhstan?
I don't know.
See, exactly.
Who cares?
But if you don't know anything, all you're going to know now is that the gypsies pull a cart over there, like Borat says or whatever.
I don't even know what goes on in Algeria, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to... Dude, it's got to be first world or I ain't rolling.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I went to freaking Budapest and nearly died.
Died from what?
I got pneumonia.
Oh. What is it? You going to blame that on the country?
Well, my immune system was sort of compromised.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Staying up all night getting ass-faced. Smoking, drinking, running around in the rain.
Okay.
But the Borat thing is online. They've already got the trailer posted, I believe.
Yakshimash! My name is Borat. This is my country of Kazakhstan. It's nice. My hobbies: ping pong, disco dance, and Sundays. This is my house. Entry, please. This is where I live. My bed. This is a VCR recorded. And this play cassettes. Now I show you outside from my houses. This is Natalia. She is my sister.
I love what he's making.
She is number 4 prostitute in all of Kazakhstan. Nice. Although Kazakhstan a glorious country, it have a problem too. This why Ministry of Information have decided to send me to USA to learn lessons for Kazakhstan. I go to America!
In this part, isn't he like he's in a car that's getting pulled by like donkeys or something?
Gypsy women.
Yeah, gypsy women.
He's in a car. Oh, right, he's in a car actually that's being pulled by donkeys.
I actually met real gypsies in Germany last year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What were they like?
They beg.
Really?
Yeah, they're weird little beggar people.
Did you give them anything?
Hell no.
Say you Jew. Not $1, not nothing.
What? Dude, why would you give money to a gypsy? No good can come from it.
All right.
I've read Dungeons and Dragons.
John, what's up?
Hey, man. I just wanted to make the note. Why is Kazakhstan sending someone to talk to Bush when Sasha Cohen's from England?
Yeah, I know. It's like, this is not, It's
not our problem.
Exactly. But somehow, since I guess they have the perception that Bush runs the free world, then maybe he can shut this show down. I mean, look what they did to everything after the Super Bowl.
Maybe. Hey, one more thing. Is Bully actually ever coming out?
Yes. If you go to rockstargames.com,
okay,
it's the date is posted on that website. But I think it's like
it seems like it's been forever.
Yes.
Okay.
It has.
Keep working.
It's sweet though, dude. The trailers are actually on the website.
What's it like? Because you can't even get a sense of it really from the pictures.
Can't really say.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's a gig because if you don't, GTA 4 will be just like Saints Row.
No. Listen.
Saints Row sucks.
Thank you.
Because it doesn't have you.
Thank you very much.
Seriously.
Thank you. It's
all right, thanks.
amazing how they don't have original ideas over there. All right. You know what he's talking about?
I think he was in love with you.
Another guy. You had to break his heart.
You have a power, Lazlow. You have a power, baby.
But, like people protesting fiction and comedy, like that guy from the God Hates Fags website, what's his name? Pastor Phelps from the Westboro Baptist Church. He's the one that's always protesting, like, soldiers' funerals, and they had to pass that law that you can't protest at soldiers' funerals or whatever. He says that soldiers are dying because... Well, this guy's got a video blog. That's the new thing, too. I actually got a call from an ad agent and said, can you help us write a video blog of a fictional characters? Like, dude, if you guys don't stop making shitty advertising, I'm out. But the big protest now is against Comedy Central and Jon Stewart.
Comedian Jon Stewart and his hooligan sidekick Stephen Colbert of the Comedy Central TV network are two mockers and scoffers who like to blaspheme God and Westboro Baptist Church. At the Emmys Awards nonsense last week, Colbert began his silliness by bellowing out at the audience, "Good evening, godless sodomites." America has become a nation of godless sodomites who mock and scoff about their sodomite sin.
What? Now, sodomite is that anal?
Yeah.
That's anal sex.
I think that's, yeah.
So we're godless?
I got to disagree with you on that. I also think it's when you force someone to perform oral on you also.
Is it?
I don't know, but I believe it has a double definition.
Maybe so. It ain't good, whatever it is.
Wasn't there like a town
Sodom, sure.
So what was it, like San Francisco or what?
It's like the Castro.
Exactly, it's like the Castro
No,
district. There's a guy walking around with a boa. I just seems odd. So he's saying that this country is full of people butt fucking.
I love it.
Of godless sodomites who mock and scoff about their sodomite sins, thereby demonstrating that America is a nation of fag-enabling fools.
Well, there's your answer there.
How are we enabling fags?
I don't know.
Because there's that whole channel where they come in and redecorate your house while you're out, or what are we doing?
Queer Eye for the Straight Guy?
That's not even really on anymore, is it?
I don't know.
That America is a nation of fag-enabling fools. It also demonstrates that the exact same moral conditions that prevailed in ancient Sodom in 1898 BC now prevail in America. The satanic spirit of mockery at God's warnings of imminent doom.
These fools, every year they're predicting it's going to be they've been saying it's the end of civilization since civilization began.
Pretty much, yeah. And that guy, I mean, what is he, 108 years old?
Crypt keeper.
At God's warnings of imminent doom. The comics of Sodom got roaring laughs when they bellowed out to their audiences.
You hear that? I got an email while I was recording this.
Aren't you popular?
Look at me.
Out to their audiences, "Good evening, godless sodomites." Oh yes, old Sodom and Gomorrah had their blaspheming comics like Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert. It is, moreover, additional proof that we're living in the last of the last days.
Really don't remember that chapter in the Bible where they were talking about Caroline's on the corner.
Right. Where Carrot Top rolls out with his trunk of props.
Pulls out a couple of stone tablets.
Right.
Oh, these are heavy! Cracks them over his head. All right, next joke.
Tip your waitresses.
Pulls out a fucking big scroll.
Yeah, what is this guy talking about?
I have no idea, but evidently there were comedians back in the Bible, and they were as much problem now as they were back then.
I guess.
But
you can't take anyone seriously who sounds like that. Godless Sodom. Is he drunk?
I know he was slurring pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think he had a bit of a stroke. This on the phone here it says it's Borat.
Oh, hello.
Mm.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is Borat.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you guys are nuts.
Yeah.
We actually know one of the creators of the Ology show, or Wayne's hung out with him.
Yeah, I have hung out with him. That's as far as I'm going with that.
Wayne's.
I've been around.
He's rolling pretty large these days.
He's gone on Hollywood on us, dude.
Yeah, except for the paychecks.
Today we had the
exactly.
Today,
is that your town car outside waiting to take you home?
Today we had the pre-show meeting without Reed, but at a several $1 million pad by the ocean.
Yeah, we just kind of
hot tub.
Hot tub. Spicy sausage.
Spicy sausage. Beers.
Yeah,
it was right on. Chris in Arizona, what's up?
Hey, what's up, gang?
What are you? What
are you microwaving something? What's going on there?
What are you doing? Making popcorn?
I just turned off my car and it started beeping me for some reason. Reason for the call, actually, one, I cannot agree at all. I worked at a video store that had a huge porn selection, and I've seen a ton of porn in my day, and there's no way that people in porn back in the late 70s, early 80s ever shaved their bush. No fucking way in the world.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, and I think it was a very keen observation to figure out that yes, it's probably about 5 years ago that girls started to go back to being 14 years old again.
Thank you.
No
Bullshit. Also,
bullshit.
There's no more. 5 years ago, landing strips, stuff like that, little triangles, stuff like that. Today,
listen, that's when it got discussed and talked about.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
We will go back.
Way.
We will look through the back issues of Playboy, and you will see it develop, dude. We'll get some from the 70s.
Playboy always showed a little light, soft, fluffy little hairs.
Not always, not
I'm
now.
talking about your personal goddamn experiences, not porn.
But
porn.
Don't you porn?
How do you spell porn? P-A-W.
You playing chess. You had went to porn as your defense is the thing. The other thing, just a little point of reference. Could you possibly put the who I would write a letter to get you guys on more often on the pad data? That'd be fantastic. Thanks.
Sure. His name is Elo.
Send it to Elo?
Yes. Send it to Elo.
Put his, if you put his email address up on the pad data, I'm sure that a bunch of people will be writing in because your show's been phenomenal.
Awesome,
Thanks very
dude.
much.
Thanks very much. So
I think he knows that.
No, I don't. I think we tanked right around the time Big Kev came in here. It looked like he wanted to sodomize me.
Is he still waiting out there?
No, he told me he was going to leave.
Yeah,
and
he's going to leave. You leave a condom in your ass.
So,
wow,
Wayne, we have a mystery guest for you.
Mystery guest.
Somebody
calling in.
Yeah, they're calling in.
Okay.
And I want you to see, this is somebody that is very special to Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
And Reed and I talked about this person this week, who is on the phone. And Wayne, let's see if you can recognize who she is.
Oh.
Hello, mystery guest.
Hello, can I please speak with Big Wayne?
Yes, you can.
No, I don't know the voice.
How are you, Wayne? I miss you so much.
No, I still don't get it.
Let me take you back to about a year ago.
Yeah. Is this wiffle ball bat girl?
No, that's not Nathaniel's girlfriend.
Shit.
I was doing something.
This is Mia Bangs. All right, excellent, Mia. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? I miss you.
I miss you also.
So,
there's not many chicks that get banged in the ass that turn around and yell out Big Wayne. This is for you.
Mia Bangs was one of the performers at the movie shoot that we were at, the live porn shoot, and took a little bit of a liking to Wayne. And when they were
doing some of the still shots in between the camera running, she gave him a few winks, and he has thought about you so much since then. And we should backtrack. Wayne, why don't you tell the story about your pillows?
Yes,
Romantic moments with Big Wayne.
Yeah, I have a pillow that's like oversized that I use for dry humping. And, the pillow became a little old recently. It was about 7 years old. And for my birthday, Laz actually gave me a new pillow. And the face on the front of the pillow was yours.
I feel so special.
So I sleep with you every night, Mia. And your picture actually hangs right next to my bed. So I get a double dose. And Joe should send us a copy of that video real soon.
I think the name of the film was Anal NYC. Is that correct?
Yeah, that sounds right about
it's
right.
Yeah, I know. I always forget a lot of my shoots. I believe Joe Gallant told Reed that it's coming out sometime in the next week or so.
Yeah, he said he'd send me a copy.
All right, and so how's it's always so awkward talking to girls.
How are you guys? I miss all of you guys so much.
The same here, Mia.
And so how are things? Work good?
Work is actually going really well. I'm still performing, and I just opened up my own agency. So I'm doing a little bit on both sides nowadays.
So you have girls?
I do have lots of girls.
How many girls do you have?
Well, let me not get ahead of myself. I don't have lots. I have about 10, which is still a small number, but I just started about 2 months ago, so just give me a little bit of time.
How do you recruit these girls? And you send these girls to shoots, right?
Right. Well, what I do is I just go out and I talk to pretty girls, and they can trust me, and they can trust that I'm going to put them in a good situation. So I pretty much, everybody's different, but I just talk to them and kind of feel them out and tell them what they need to hear.
Wow. What's the opening line, though?
Well,
I can make you rich.
Really, that's a good one.
Right. You want to make thousands of dollars in 1 hour? Here's how.
Yeah, pretty much. That always works. Always.
So, I did a Google search on your name.
Yeah, me too. many a time since that year ago.
I wanted to, Wayne blushes when I bring up your name. He has talked so much trash. I've never seen him flustered.
That's pretty true. I gotta say.
The night that we were at your shoot, we rode the train home, and he was like a little kid. And then the next morning,
the night before Christmas,
he's like, she looked at me, and she was getting it from behind, and in her ass, and she said my name, and then she winked, and oh my god, and he's like, when can you get me the digital pictures? They're really great. I know you took some digital pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too funny. Well, I'm glad you were so excited.
Yes, it was a great time.
And so, he does have several pillows one pillow is named after one of his friend's wives.
Oh, nice. I get thrown in that category.
No, I think she
got retired.
She got retired. You
are the main humper.
Well, I think I need to come back to New York and throw out that pillow, and I'll stand in place.
Whoa!
Hey now! I love you, Mia Bang. So, how do you spell your name so people can do a quick search on Google?
It's Mia, M-I-A, and the last name is Bang with 2 G's, B-A-N-G-G.
Great. And what's the name of your modeling agency and any people want to fuck for money? What's that?
Modeling agency is Extreme Modeling with 3 X's. ExtremeModeling.com.
Of course, right.
Extreme Modeling. Are there any pictures of you up there?
There sure are.
Ooh.
There's nothing like seeing it in real person, though.
Yeah, I will say that. I got to tell you, I was ashamed at having ever copulated after that shoot. I was like, I stink in bed.
See, I'm good in bed. At least I think so.
Mia, thank you very much. You made Wayne's day.
Mia, great hearing from you.
And
Oh, you too.
keep in touch.
Alrighty.
bye-bye.
Bye.
That was nice. I'm excited.
She, I think she was mildly creeped out by the fact that you have a pillow with her name
in her face.
I don't think so. I think she kind of liked it.
You think?
She knew it was in my friend's wife's club.
It's sweet when you can creep out a porn star.
Listen, I seen some of her porns. You couldn't creep her out.
When
Trust me.
I called her, it's so awkward talking to porn stars. I just, first off, it's sort of a hacky radio thing to do anything with a porn star. And
Right.
that's why when we did our thing where Wayne had a tape of him fucking a homeless girl, he said, "Hey, what?"
I gotta tell you, when he said you're surprised, yes, I was like, fucking homeless girl. She still exists, and she's around.
What?
I actually thought it was fucking homeless girl when you said we got a special
Oh, you
guest.
thought that was the special guest, was the homeless girl that you
I
fucked?
really did, yes.
Wow.
Because you asked for permission from my significant other. I would have. Mia Bang didn't require that.
Thought I'd have you worrying.
I did. I thought it was the homeless girl.
Dude, listen, what happened after
You gotta remember, there was a little age difference then.
Yeah?
A little underage difference.
Wait, hold on a second. This keeps getting better.
She was underage. She was homeless.
Living in a car because her house burned down. She was underage, and you hit her.
Yeah, I got a little physical occasionally.
AJ.
How do you go to AJ after all? He better have something good. That's all I know.
AJ.
What's up, man?
Hey.
All right, dude. I've been listening to the show since you guys fucking started this thing. I have no goddamn clue what the hell's going on, but there's something morbidly riveting about this shit.
You're still listening. It's 2 hours
That's what we're
later.
going for.
I haven't fucking stopped, dude, but I have no idea what the hell is going on. It's like a bunch of masturbation and sex jokes. Listening, dude.
Awesome.
It's fucking good shit, guys. Keep
Thanks.
it up.
We'll we have 24 other episodes that will
You
be
can buy for $139.95.
No, it's $24.99.
You set the price already? That's the bar?
Plug, dude.
Thanks a lot. Thanks, dude. All right. And so Reed has said he's going to bring a guest.
Mm-hmm, that's true.
And so she's sitting out there. We'll bring her in a second. Who is she?
Her name's Mandy Stadtmiller. She's a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you want to know?
Did she hear that last caller what this show is about?
I don't know how many masturbation stories she's going to want to share, but
I hope she's a squirter.
Before we get to her, we got to get to this. This summer, Wayne calls me, and he had rescued a drowning girl.
Yes.
Out of the ocean.
Yes. I had a little situation where one night I'm kind of just hanging out on the beach and I see two.
And what were you doing?
I was smoking a joint. A blunt. And I'm actually watching these two Asian kids enter the water. And at first they seem perfectly fine. And within seconds, they're bopping around underneath the water. And I run in the water and actually carry the girl out to find out that she's not breathing at all.
Hey, look at that.
But I would like you to know that Yoko would appreciate that I went in after the Asians. My father would have shot me, because he was in World War II. Okay?
So he would let the Asians
He
drown.
was pissed off at me for saving the Asian chick, without a doubt.
Wait, hold on a second. Your father would have been upset that you saved him.
Oh, without a doubt.
Even still to this day.
Even to this day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, this is the father that used to leave you in the car for several hours
Yes.
while he went drinking.
Yeah. Not several hours. You always make it worse than it was. It was actually normal back then.
Elmer, what's up?
Yo, Wayne, you are my fucking hero, dog.
Thank you, dude.
That's all I gotta say, guys. Excellent fucking show. You're making O&A and all the rest of the guys at Whack Bag proud.
Thank you.
Thanks, dude. And we do have to thank Opie and Anthony for giving us the
without a
opportunity. I really don't know what we just did to deserve these guys.
Well, it's obvious that you guys took a couple shots in the mouth for it. I mean, fuck, you know?
Not me, Reed did. He ain't here to respond, but he's been known to take shots in the mouth.
I got nothing. Fuck it, I'm punching out.
Thanks.
It's great when they know they suck and they're willing to hang up.
Come on, dude. He was complimenting the show.
No, it was good. It was good.
Now, for a second, did you even think when that girl was unconscious?
No. God, no. All right, so you're going back to the drown.
Right.
I'm still on Mia Bang. Did I think about what?
Maybe fooling around with her a little bit.
No. When I first came out of the water, I was very high, emotionally very, very high, thinking that I did something good. And then later I got home, and I kind of became a little depressed because I didn't know if the girl actually lived or died. I did find out later on that she lived. After 7 days in the hospital with a mild retardation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing the show down,
Yeah,
Wayne.
I told you it was a big high and then a big low.
You never told me that she's mildly retarded.
Well, you're a busy guy now. You're not around as much as you
but I
used to
think
be.
you would have brought that to my attention that you saved a retard.
I saved a dead person. There's a big difference. And when I got her on the beach and I threw her on the sand, this is the weird part, is that, I could do all the other part, get out there and save her and get on the beach, but I didn't know how to perform mouth to mouth. CPR.
Can you imagine coming to consciousness
and having
a
Big Wayne
250-pound guy with a dreadlock beard is over you?
All up in your business? So she was unconscious? You actually had to perform?
Totally unconscious, out.
So you had to do the CPR?
No, I didn't do it. A nurse actually came along and gave her.
And she's fine and everything?
She's mildly retarded.
Wait.
From brain damage. She has brain damage.
Oh.
Yes.
And strangely enough, last year I saved an Asian person drowning on the next jetty over.
What is with all the Asian people?
While wearing a cowboy hat.
Isn't it funny how we refer to a different race of people as statistics?
What? I don't know.
The people that come when the beach is closed at the end of the day. The people that don't want to pay the money to come on the beach.
Anyway, there was a person drowning, and I was sitting there fishing with my cowboy hat on, as I often do. And, the person was help, and they're getting sucked out because these idiots come out and they go into the ocean right by the rocks, so you get sucked right out. So I went out and dragged him in.
Nice.
And then I told, because when Wayne told me he rescued a drowning girl, I said, you know what comes next is hero sex. And I found out why firefighters are firefighters.
I never got hero sex.
What? You told me you got hero sex.
No, it was like a week later.
Hero sex.
Dude, I couldn't even function that night when I got home.
No?
I became very depressed after a while because I didn't know what actually happened.
Yeah.
When, did I endanger myself by going into
Sure you
also?
did.
Yeah, I did.
Of course. But see, now you're a hero.
I was a hero.
Right.
Did you guys get in the paper?
He was in the paper.
Yeah, come
Wayne
on.
was in the paper. We should introduce your guest. Reed, introduce her.
All right, this is Mandy. She's a comedian.
Hello.
What's up, Mandy?
Not much. Thanks for bringing me the latest issue of Hustler.
Yeah, in fact, there's
there on purpose.
There's evidently a really good spread in there of what genital herpes look like, which I've always sort of wondered.
Which I still don't know how they got that picture of me.
Have you read the Dead Porn Stars article yet?
No.
It looks compelling.
Is there actually an article in there about dead porn stars?
Yeah, Shauna Grant, Lisa DeLue, plus 16 others.
And they're still working.
Yeah, exactly. They're hotter than ever.
That's the whole necrophilia shelf that they have over there.
Exactly. They just froze their head. It's like in Futurama.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Mandy, she's a comedian around town, and she does a bunch of stuff, but she's been in the news a bunch recently because, what was the deal? Andy Dick, you know who Andy Dick is, the comedian?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I worked with him on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Apparently he's nuts, dude.
Apparently, dude, trying to get him to sit down in front of a microphone and read a script, it took forever.
Right.
And then he needed organic wine, and because it is 11 o'clock in the morning. And
right, because nothing impure enters his body, apparently. He's just done like a...
Except semen.
And heroin. But Mandy had a kind of a weird run-in with him, what was it, a month ago?
It was at the Comedy Central roast of William Shatner.
Right.
And I'm a reporter at the Post, and I was covering the Comedy Central roast, and so I went backstage to interview him, and he started peeing in front of me.
Excellent.
Yeah.
No, exactly. How did this come up?
How did I interview him?
No, I mean, you walk up and he just whip out his junk and go at it?
No. First, he tried to take me backstage to a place that he wasn't allowed to go, and they wouldn't let him. And he was like, "Do you know who I am? I'm Andy Dick." And then we went back to his dressing room, and that was when he whipped it out and started
Was it impressive?
peeing. It was kind of like one of those things. It was like I tried to block it out, So, yeah. But then soon after, he offered me Coke.
Well, usually when I'm just urinating in front of a girl, I'm like, hey, time to do some lines.
That's the hospitable thing to do, really.
Yours is on my tip.
Because he said I looked like a Coke whore. So, yeah. What do you guys think? Do I look like a Coke whore?
Not at all.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
I've actually gone out with a Coke whore.
I've banged a couple Coke whores.
He was really disappointed, though. He said, that's too bad. I guess you're not that easy. And then he said he loves Coke whores. So, yeah. There was another chick in the room, though. He was kind of like half hitting on me, half hitting on this other girl. So I think he ended up hooking up with her. But before I left, he talked about how gigantic his cock was. And
I had a guy tell me that this week too.
Really?
Yeah, it really made me uncomfortable.
Did it?
Yeah.
Why is he telling you? Is he in love with you again?
I was with this studio engineer who, is one of those kind of people that is sexually ambiguous, like Reed, and you really don't know which way he's swinging. And so, I'm just sort of trying to make conversation before the recording session and everything. And there was a copy of that that book by the guy who was dating Pamela Anderson or whatever. What's his name with the enormous?
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there's like Tommy Land. His book was there, and so I'm trying to make conversation like why is this book here, and how could you date somebody that's dated Tommy Lee? You just have to say, look, I apologize for this. when you're unzipping your pants, go, I'm really sorry.
Right.
You prepare to be completely underwhelmed.
That's when you have to get the wiffle ball bat.
Right. Exactly. And. He's like, yeah, well, having a huge dick isn't all it's made out to be, because you get so sick of hearing like, oh, don't go in all the way, and
yeah, that kills me when they say that.
And he's like, serious, and I'm like, you just told me you have an enormous cock, and I really don't. I feel like in that movie 28 Days Later, like a zombie just spit on me, and I got to go share this with somebody. Some guy just told me about his cock. It was really uncomfortable.
Yeah, Andy Dick actually said he was really concerned that I was there with page 6, and the whole thing did end up on page 6.
Right.
But he said, you can put this on pages 6, 7, and 8. That's how big my dick is.
Jesus Christ.
And then he said that he had fucked Farrah Fawcett, and she loves to fuck.
That's something I wouldn't exactly brag about.
Right. And then I asked him, because did you guys watch the roast of Shatner at all?
No.
Okay.
I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Greg Giraldo was pretty funny. Lisa Lampanelli. George Takei was hilarious. But right near the end, Andy Dick goes up to Carrie Fisher and some other people and licks them on the face, kind of like how he does in that Jessica Simpson video. And so I asked him backstage, I said, whose face did you like licking the most? And he said, yours. And then he kind of proceeded to attack me, and I kind of lifted my arm up in the classic rape defense move, and he bit me on the hand.
He is a fucking psycho.
He's a fucking
That's
psychopath.
awesome.
Yeah.
And
so.
any infections or diseases or any problems?
He didn't.
Any lawsuits?
He didn't. No, I didn't file a lawsuit because, if he had broken the skin, But I just kind of, I did a dramatic reenactment of the entire night's events because it was just so hilarious and retarded and insane. So
it's so weird when you have to deal with kind of Hollywood talent when you come across the really nutso ones.
But do you think he's really nuts, or do you think that's an act just to get him press? That must be exhausting doing that all the time. He has to be crazy all the time.
I think he's really crazy.
You really do think he's crazy?
Yeah, and actually one of his friends contacted me on MySpace and said he was worried that all of this was going to put him over the edge.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, maybe it's the fucking 8-ball you just snorted.
Right.
Maybe that's what's throwing you over the edge.
I think the same thing when I see those dudes from Jackass, and it's like they can never go anywhere and just have a beer. It's like you got to go into the bar and then you got to staple your scrotum or something.
Right, exactly.
They can never do anything even halfway anymore. That's got to be a lot of pressure. That's got to be exhausting.
You know what I love? People who are on hold for 40 minutes to say that we stink. Jack.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hi, Jack.
Hey, what's up, man? Yo, what's going on, man, with this show, bro?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, you been listening for 40 minutes?
How long have you been listening?
I've been listening for about 20 minutes of the show.
Uh-huh. Well, this says that you were on hold for 40, so somehow the time got divided in half.
Okay, all right. I've been holding for 40 minutes, and I've been listening to this show, and dude, this is nothing but gay shit that's going on over here.
Wow.
But you're still listening.
That's why they brought me in. I'm here to make sure it's not
exactly.
gay.
To ungayify it.
Glad they finally brought some vagina in this.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what my business card says. So.
Exactly. Thank you, sir.
www.hotvagina.
Why did you just hang up on my dad? That was totally uncool.
But I don't get a dude who's so needy that he literally will sit by the phone for 40 minutes just to go you guys suck.
Yeah. Typically when you're watching television or something and a horrible show comes on,
right?
You don't I'm going to watch this shit to the end.
Right.
Because it stinks.
And not only that, I'm going to spend the next hour of my life doing something so I can say that it stinks.
Oh, we've got somebody that doesn't like you. Shasta, how do you like being named after a shitty soda from the 80s?
It's great. Hey, man, I don't like Andy Dick that much, but this chick, man, she's making it sound so bad. He's just a big personality, you know? I mean...
Well, that's true. You know what? It's true. I should have thanked him when he bit me on the motherfucking hand.
Right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So you're saying that it's okay to just whip out your junk and urinate in front of somebody you just met?
Sure.
I thought it was too.
Are you by any chance single, or is that too much for me to get my hopes up for?
What flavor of Shasta are you? Is that your real name?
Yeah.
Your name is really Shasta. Like your fucking redneck parents looked over at the nightstand and named you after soda.
He has a brother named Tab.
It was either that or Paps, yeah.
What's your name? PBR?
You think I'm a redneck?
Well, what kind of name is Shasta, dude? Are you white?
Yeah.
See, that's definitely not a white name.
You don't think so? I've never heard anybody else called that.
Exactly. Don't you know that most African Americans, all the names are unique?
Oh, you got me.
Are you saying he should befriend some African Americans?
I don't know, Shasta. It just sounds like he's a porn or some kind of like 70s action hero or something. Watch out, nigga. It's Shasta.
Yeah. Pam Grier would play him in a movie, you know?
Exactly. Do you remember Shasta?
Yeah, sure.
Shasta.
Sure.
It was all over Shasta. So you're saying Andy Dick, you're not down with him?
No, I'm not down with him. I was just competing in the New York Underground Comedy Festival, and they banned him from coming because of the incident. And they said that he could come if he bought me an all-expense paid trip to Hawaii. And
wow,
I know, wouldn't that have been sweet?
Hell yeah,
yeah, but not so much.
So did he respond at all? Or he just flat out said no.
I think he was too busy fucking some guy to get back to them. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I don't get, because I watched the William Shatner roast, and every joke somebody cracked on Andy Dick for being gay.
He's gay as all hell, but he's also likes to fuck chicks. I
think he called that bi.
Yeah, exactly.
Really? But did you?
But I think he would also fuck this mic stand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
he likes to fuck. So
Ted in DC, what's up?
Hey, Andy Dick slapped me in the face once.
Really?
Oh my God, we should hang out. What are you doing this Saturday?
What did you do? Did you not sleep with him after he peed on you?
No, I was. It's weird. I was in an a cappella group, and we were singing at an event. And he was the
an event. What kind of event? Hold on a second. What kind of event are you singing a cappella at?
It was the Millennium Gala for the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, you are so hot.
Yeah.
Dude, do you compost your own shit? You rolling around with Steve C with some fucking rims on your Prius?
You're not by any chance vegan, are you?
No, I'm not. It was just a good gig. Like, I eat meat like a fiend, but...
What kind of people were at this PETA event?
Sarah McLachlan, Paul McCartney, big stars. It was like the best thing that ever happened. I got the hobnob, but other than that...
Okay, and Andy Dick slapped you in the face.
Yeah, he saw that we were all dressed the same, and he had this little blonde girl following him around with a video camera because they were going to air the thing on VH1, and he was looking for footage for the credits. So he came over and asked why we were all dressed alike, and then we told him we were a singing group, so he asked us to start singing. While we're doing that, he started, dancing around like a maniac and pretending like he was conducting, like a band leader from, the 30s or something, and, so that he just turns to me and he goes, "You're off," and he slapped me across the face.
And then you sucked his cock.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to do that.
God damn, dude. He tells like this story the last 8 days.
But don't people in
But it
acapella
ended
groups...
really well with the sucking of the cock, right? It was a really good payoff.
Speaking of, I joined a gym in New York. And
you did?
Yeah.
You just went from sucking cock to saying, I've joined a gym.
Trust me. Reed, you know a lot about... You could, New York, that culture, and the rainbow and the flag. Do you belong to a gym in New York?
Yes.
Okay.
Chelsea? The Chelsea
Is
gym.
it in Chelsea?
No.
This gym in Soho, dude. I can't even work out there. I use the place. I go running, and then I use the place to shower because it is like Soho is where all the modeling agencies and stuff are. There's so many male models there.
Yeah.
All gay.
You think?
Dude, they put up shower curtains in the showers. They cut holes in the shower curtains. This is at like
Wait, I'm
Crunch.
sorry. Can you slow down? What are the holes for? I'm just kidding.
So that you can see other guys and invite them into the shower with you.
So you mean they're at eye level or they're
Eye
at-
level?
Really?
Yep.
So they promote.
I don't know what they
together.
do. Like somebody told me they had a problem with guys in the steam room banging there.
Wow.
Are you looking through the holes?
Fuck no, dude.
Are you taping something over your hole like so
But
nobody
it's like
can see in?
you're getting. I'm getting dressed, and there'll be like a guy over on the bench, and I'm like getting dressed, and I look over, and he just looks at me and smiles. I'm like, this fucking place really creeps me out.
But you like to talk about it, right?
No, they got to do something about that.
But back to the transition from talking about sucking cock to your gym.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I should be able to.
I like the way she says
I'm
sucking
not
cock to
really.
begin with.
I'm not really homophobic, but it just, the whole, like when you walk into the shower area and there's a guy's eye pressed up against the shower curtain, like, like, no. In fact, I actually shower dressed because the whole place makes me whole.
What's
like,
shower dress?
I dress, I take the clothes off in the shower.
You're a fag.
You got a bathing suit on in there?
No, just, some boxers.
Wow.
Just let some guy see your junk already. Get him off, will you?
Miller in the Bronx, what's up?
Yo, what's up, man? Let me ask you guys a question, man. Can you guys actually take a tongue lashing from any of your fans?
Can we take a tongue lashing?
Yeah, tongue lashing from any of your fans. Not for nothing, because I've heard of quite a few callers call in, and not for nothing, but you guys keep hanging up on them.
Well, it's because it's time to move on to something else.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not a tongue
It's kind
lashing.
of like right now. Here, listen to this. It took you a little long to hang up on him, man.
Why did you just hang up on Fanta?
Oh, Shasta.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Is this
You had last backstory.
I was like, wow.
Shasta's brother. He's got his whole family calling in.
Reed sends me material for the show, and he's like, hey, I got video of P. Diddy going to the bathroom.
Nice.
What was that?
Not going to the bathroom, but he's talking about it.
MySpace video, right?
Yeah. Have you seen it? It's
Oh,
hilarious.
it's amazing.
Because he's like, yo, I got my show, and I told y'all I was going to let y'all in on everything in my life, and so right now, y'all ever had to take a piss so bad it, like, builds up in your head? And then he actually takes a piss on the air, and he's like, "Oh yeah,
yeah."
And he pees for a really uncomfortably long time. I really enjoyed it.
This is why I know. I did not even watch it.
See, I know. I send you stuff, and then you don't even read or look
Right,
at
because it's really creepy.
No, it's not creepy.
Have you seen the YouTube video of the mom on the roller coaster ride with the kid, whose kid's neck gets caught? And is saying, please help me, while the mom is laughing hysterically.
No.
It's the most amazing YouTube video.
So the kid's actually getting...
The kid is getting strangled saying, please, mommy, help me. And the mom is laughing hysterically.
Awesome.
It's the most amazing combination of pleasure and terror ever. Yeah, it's amazing. You have to watch it.
I like how Reed goes on eBay and tries to buy, like, corn dogs that have been bitten into by K-Fed.
I did not...
What do you do on the internet, dude? I would love to see your history. I'd love to put a keylogger on your computer and see exactly what you're typing in.
Some spyware. No, man, I thought this was crazy. Come on. Somebody, some waiter at some hotel in Vegas or something had some... I guess it was some music function, and Britney Spears and K-Fed showed up, and K-Fed ate an egg salad sandwich, and Britney, of course, being a class act, ate a corn dog.
Nothing says classy like bread-covered weenie.
If I had millions of dollars, I am not eating a corn dog. That's all I know. But so this waiter said he decided to scoop up the leftovers from their plate. He took it home. He vacuum sealed the corn dog and egg salad sandwich, and he sold it on eBay.
For how much?
Which is dumb enough right there, but then what's even dumber, somebody paid $520 for it.
Oh my God.
$520.
Did you feel like it was money well spent, Reed?
I didn't. I mean, well, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do with them? That's all. It's just such a weird fetish.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Like, you pull it out of the freezer when friends come over? Yeah, K-Fed, motherfucking corn dog and shit.
Hey, it's not even a real celebrity. I don't know. I always find that stuff fascinating. But, you know, sometimes they sell, like, you know, bathing suits that Christina Aguilera sometimes wore, and people pay, like, $10,000 for that. That creeps me out, because you know what they're doing with that stuff.
Yes, exactly what you're going to do with it.
I don't have $10,000 to spend on some panties.
Yeah, but if you got the pair of panties, you're going to do them with the same thing the guy that paid $10,000 to buy them.
That is not true.
No?
Mm-mm.
So what celebrity would you buy a corn dog from, Reed?
Like Andy Dick.
Sure,
Yeah.
right. Well, naturally,
Yeah.
sure. That's why you brought me on the show.
Right.
I am to you your corn dog.
You're
so,
one
yeah,
step
I hear
closer.
you. That's cool.
Lead Belly, full-blown AIDS, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, Lazlow?
Hey, man.
Good. I'm here live at the Tweeter Center in Mansfield, Massachusetts, recording for the Family Value Tour with Korn and the Deftones.
Yes? And why aren't you watching the show? You been on? What are you on? Like a payphone?
No, dude. I'm on my cell phone. The show just got over about 10 minutes ago. They went over like 15 minutes.
And who played?
Korn, the Deftones, Stone Sour, Dead Z, and about 6 other bands, which we were in the parking lot drinking all night.
Excellent.
So we missed all those.
I will have to say the great thing about the O&A Traveling Virus Tour is the people that were tailgating at the rest stop before they even opened the gates at the PNC Bank Arts Center.
Dude, we party hard.
Were you at that?
Oh, yeah. I was at the Worcester show on August 5th.
Right. Were you at the Cheesequake getting shit-faced at 9 in the morning or whatever with that whole crew?
We were actually at the Irish Times that day. No, I was there that early. Yeah, that was a good time.
All right, man. Thanks for calling.
Take it easy, Lazlow. You're real, man.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, because I was talking to Club Soda Kenny, and he said there were so many fans, O&A fans, that wanted to tailgate. This is a comedy show, right, with several comedians. Wanted to tailgate. Were upset that the gates didn't open until 3, you know, to like the parking lot didn't open until 3. So they lobbied and got them open at 1, I believe. But then there was some people at the Are you familiar with the Cheesequake rest stop?
No.
Garden State Parkway, NJ, New Jersey. I don't know why it's called the Cheesequake.
No, either.
But people were there drinking early in the morning. The fact that audience, I would be terrified to be a comedian walking out and just like 12,000 people just completely shit-faced.
You have to perform behind a cage, you know.
Right, exactly. Should throw like beer bottles and shit at them.
You ever done a really bad show, Mandy, where the audience is disrespectful?
Yeah,
you're on one right now. John in Tampa.
Lazlow.
Yo, buddy.
What's up, man? I'm a big fan of K-Fed, and I just want to say there's a lot of people...
The one fan.
Well, me and little Jimmy, but other than that, there's a lot of people like Paris Hilton have gotten in the paper for doing nothing but just being there, and everyone takes their picture. This guy has fucked the most desirable vagina on the earth, and you tell me that's not props enough to him? I mean, that's enough to sell 1 million records.
I really don't know if that white trash piece of shit is the most desirable vagina.
I'd have to disagree with that.
Right, but before she shat out those 2 kids, you tell me that was not a very desirable piece of ass.
No.
You would not. Oh my God, Britney Spears?
You're not selling that, buddy.
Oh my Lord! All right, you take the next 10 callers.
Yeah.
If 5 of them, I'd say if 8 of them said they wouldn't fuck Britney Spears in their top 3 list, I don't know. I'll do whatever you want. I'll come on there and eat burgers. Whatever you want to do.
Britney Spears is just like any girl from my neighborhood. A 6-pack and you got it. All righty? Plain and simple, buddy. Little higher standard out here.
Sonny Forelli.
Hey, Lazlow, what the fuck, man? When am I going to get my own fucking video game, man?
What do you mean?
Well, you fucking Tommy Vercetti gets all the fucking credit, man. I don't get nothing.
I think he's trying
I
to
get fucking killed in the end.
Oh, I see. So you're a character in GTA.
Yeah, fucking, well, didn't you know?
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking knew. Hey, how the fuck you doing, man? Your show's pretty good, man. I listened to it before, like 6 months ago, man. I fucking really like it, man.
Thank you, sir.
Keep up the good fucking work, man.
Thanks. We'll be back in 6 months. All right.
That was a lot of fuckings.
Yeah.
But how does he feel about Britney Spears' vagina?
I really don't know. And to be honest,
if she's a squirter,
you know,
I may want it.
She's a little thick, though. Have you ever seen her in person? Like, she's a little She's a little thick.
That's what happens to people from the Midwest, dude. They start.
Yeah, I'm saying. And, you know, when she's in magazines, they use a little Photoshop magic on her, is all I'm saying. To lengthen her.
Really?
To make her look a little taller and thinner.
How did you find this out?
Oh, I've heard. I'm not going to reveal my sources. But,
you've heard.
You know, it's in the wind.
How do you feel about dead porn stars, Reed?
I don't know. I was going to read that article.
If you found a dead porn star, would you give her a quick hit before you...
I probably would.
Yeah. Wow.
It's always a first for everything. I took a guy that comes on feet. Did you know that?
Now I do.
Jesus Christ. And my new fantasy is a squirter.
Squirter, yeah. Like lemon lime, right? Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Like female ejaculator.
Is that true, though?
I don't know. Some guys seem to call in before and say it's just them pissing on me. Well, you know what? If you want to piss on me, come on down.
Yeah, I don't think that's for real.
I tell you what I don't think's for real either is I found Steven Seagal singing. Have you seen his
Thunderbox? That's his band's name.
Thunderbox?
Something like that.
So how is it singing? Oh my God!
Is
sounds like extreme.
Black Choir, which will always get you props. If you have no soul, get Black Choir. And also, all the shots are like his movies. It's all set in like some kind of Thai temple with him doing ninja moves.
If I were to say that now I have everything,
and he's doing like ninja moves to these kids.
And I want you to stay, no matter what tomorrow brings.
Do you think he wrote those lyrics?
Do you think that's him singing? And
Dude,
guitar?
I swear to God, if you go to YouTube and type, I mean, this is the man. I used to love his movies because we used to sneak.
How could you even remotely like that?
Because you sneak in a bottle. This is what we did in Oklahoma. We would sneak in a bottle of Jägermeister. Get real zooted out in the parking lot. Then bring in a bottle of Jägermeister. And the goal was to drink the entire bottle during the movie. And by like halfway through, every time there's a fight scene, you're standing up going, "Yeah, kick his fucking ass!"
I thought you were Nazarene. You couldn't even see Footloose, man.
No, this is after I left the church.
Okay.
You see.
And he got magical.
Okay.
I was out when they told me that I would never make it into the kingdom of God because I had a mohawk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It said because I desecrated the temple of God.
What are your chances now of making it in?
Don't know. Probably after working on 18 GTA games, not so good.
Is this show helping or hurting?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I think
there's no female ejaculation in heaven.
Bernie, that's a good question. Can you jack off in heaven?
I have that bumper sticker too.
We're good.
Yeah,
it's a big seller.
Bernie in New York, what's up?
Hey, guys, love your show. Couldn't wait for it all weekend, and I'm glad I had the chance to listen to it tonight. But I will say this. I really don't give a fuck about Britney Spears' pussy, but I want to know more about Mandy's.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It smells fantastic.
Yeah, it's really...
Do you guys smell it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of a hint of rose petals or something. I don't know what that is.
Go to my website, mypussysmellslikeahintofrosepetals.com, and you'll find out everything you need to know under the FAQ section. So, sign up for my pussy's mailing list and get weekly updates.
Squirts.
I'll be your number one fan.
Oh, great.
Yeah, right after me.
These are the things that I think about when I go into the bath. Speaking of your vagina and the smell, when you go into a bathroom and you can smell, somebody's taking a big dump, the molecules that are entering and hitting the inside of your nose to set off that olfactory chemical reaction, those molecules actually came out of that person's ass. Even when you smell a person's fart, something that came out of their ass is now inside your nose.
I love it.
You've got to donate these insights to the world of science.
Thank you, Mr. Wizard.
They can make leaps forward.
But that just because, and then when the person walks out of the stall, I look them in the face like, your ass was just inside my nose.
You are
molecules
amazing.
that were inside of that festering.
Didn't even have to buy him dinner first.
In your poop chute are inside my nose.
Are you a germaphobe?
I'm getting there, dude.
When you, what are you gonna do? You're gonna avoid smells from
I don't
now
even. I don't even wash my hands in the bathroom anymore. I'm not down with it.
That's gross.
Because you don't want to stay in there.
I don't
or
touch
what?
it.
What?
What do you do?
I don't touch it.
Well, you have to touch
Is it
something.
that tiny? What do you sit down?
What if you're going?
We're gonna go to the end, I think. Thank you, Danny.
Yes.
Can we get Wayne a final Guinness? If it's not frozen,
you order these guys around.
I don't know what to. Do you want me to get up and go get him a beer?
I can get my own.
No. You kind of need to be sitting in front of the microphone.
How many Guinnesses have you had?
You see how many? There?
3.
That's
so
it?
sweet.
No, I think this will be my 5th one. I think I threw one away. It's
Nice.
so sweet, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
You want one?
Sweet. No, it's okay.
The paper cup is killing it. I can tell you that.
Hey, Bill, what's up?
Hey, how you doing? This is Bill from Tampa.
Hey, Bill from
Hey,
Tampa.
Bill, what the fuck is up, motherfucker? Yeah.
Can you smell a vagina?
I smell quite a few vaginas, but there is no vagina coming from this show whatsoever.
Bill from Tampa rules.
Bill from Tampa, motherfucker!
Yeah, I am from Tampa.
Did you just reach puberty? What's going on?
I had just reached puberty like about 2 weeks ago, and I can, there is vagina there, is there?
Is that reminding you of Andy Dick or what?
I think that is Andy Dick, man. Andy? What took you so long?
Bill,
message me on MySpace.
The guys that took your call are a little concerned. It says, doesn't like show, drunk, Have you had a little to drink, buddy?
Just about, like, maybe, I don't know, about 3 or 4 or something like that.
3 or 4 what? Quarts?
Fuck.
Oh, you guys are just so fucking corny.
So what?
So fucking Kanye?
Did he say corny?
He just compared you to Kanye West.
Yeah,
that rules.
I did.
Congratulations.
Bush does not like pie.
Yes.
That's our audience right there, by the way. Anyone who's drank a half gallon of paint thinner. And then that shit's funny.
The best was when the Lazlow Show started on K-Rock last year. They put us in the safe harbor zone. You can actually say the word shit after 10 p.m. on commercial radio.
No, I didn't say
Yes.
shit. When I said shit, you freaked out.
Right, because
that was Sunday at like 6.
You still, but
that's right.
The corporations, the corporations will say, even though those are the rules, don't break them. So, but they put us on that safe harbor from 10 to 2, and the phone calls we got at 1:45 in the morning.
Right, because nobody with a job is listening to the radio at like 10 to 2. Everyone is driving around New Jersey stoned. That was our audience.
Brett from Delaware.
Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know that I have Mandy's pussy molecules in my nose now.
Really?
It ain't that good.
You're a star, Mandy. You're a star.
Yeah, get it out, man.
I don't think my parents have ever been so proud.
Are your parents listening?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. They've got my grandma
Smells
there,
great.
and,
Right.
yeah.
Smells great.
No, I'm sorry I said that.
No,
Oh my god, I'm totally joking. I love that my pussy molecules are in your nose. I feel close to you.
Sweet.
That's all you got, Delaware?
Do you want to...
Yeah, I'm done. I'm out.
How come? Now I have a quick question. Why are all the shitty corporations incorporated in your country, in your state?
Our country of Delaware, yeah. It's great.
It is.
It's the low taxes, man, on businesses.
Oh, that's good. Glad to see
Yeah.
that nobody wants to fucking pay the price of admission.
Good.
You know, it's like everybody talks on and on about how America's the greatest country in the world, but nobody wants to fund it. You fly first class. You
Kind of
gotta
like your radio
play
show.
a little bit extra. What do you mean?
No one wants to fund it.
We got offers
Yeah.
that people were paying you $15,000 a year less than you make than you make swinging a fucking hammer, and you got an ounce a week habit.
Yes.
So it's like you're not going to stop smoking. I couldn't
No.
ask you to do that.
No, I wasn't going to
'Cause
stop
you're-
smoking.
Because you're good for $12,000-15,000 a year in that.
Yeah, and that guy would be out fucking that guy would be out without a little income.
Really, think of the dealers.
Yes.
Would you? Bernie,
Yo!
didn't you call before?
No, sir.
Okay, what's up?
No, I just want to say, dude, I got some great shit to say. Plus, I've been drinking my ass off tonight because I just gotta love this shit. I love Lazlow.
Another guy.
You love the guy.
Can you smell Lazlow's vagina?
Do you belong to
I
it?
can smell Lazlow's ass, and his molecules are up there. But I got to say right now, I got a big old tall boy in my hand. I'm just going to pound one back for you.
All right, and do me a favor. Punch a bitch in the face.
No, I ain't going to punch no bitches in the face, but I got to say one thing. I love you guys. You guys bring excitement to the radio, and I think that you bring a really good thing to Channel 202, and I'm babbling my fucking brains out right now, but I love everything there is about Lazlow, and I would love to hear more of a tech talk from Lazlow, even though I know that it would be bullshit because we'd have to answer, what can I do in my C prompt,
Right, that's why I don't do it. Thanks for the call, dude.
Hey, no problem.
Punch out. Come on, do it.
I'm going to punch out like...
Okay.
It took too long.
That's dude. When I was on ONA this week, there was like the discussions about iPods and taking your music and the tech shows, because there have been so many stations trying to get me to do a full-time discussion about technology, but it always turns into, my mouse is broken. How come Windows is so hard? Look, dude, go see that crew at Best Buy or whatever.
I was told my wife had to pick your brain this past week for a little bit.
That's the worst thing about doing a tech minute, dude. I just feign ignorance now. It's like, I don't know, dude.
Are you a tech genius?
No, but I grew up in like computer rooms.
That's hot.
With like the old school tapes going on the walls.
There's
like,
some flirting going on. Yeah,
that's right, baby. You want to see my
a guy who knows his way around a keyboard?
You want to smell the molecules from my underground hard drive?
Look, he's blushing.
What? I am a little. She is pretty cute.
You can't even look at her.
I know. I've had a rough week.
Her top's off right now. You're still looking away.
I've had, a couple of girls from my past calling me. You start, thinking.
Well, he's trying to side-eye you right now. Did you see that?
What?
He looked at me and did the side-eye to you.
Yeah. Start thinking about your past and...
Kaleidoscope.
You're
going to use that tonight in your kaleidoscope, I'm sure.
All the girls that you slept with and the things that they meant to you and what their vaginas smelled like.
Well, you never got to the second girl that called you. You mentioned the first one. Who was the second one?
Sorry. She was just a girl I banged in college.
Why are they calling you, though?
Because he's famous now.
Yeah.
Well, they heard the show, you mean?
They want some GTA money. I don't know what the deal is, dude. They find me on the internets.
The internet.
Sure. They roll up on me. I even got this in an email from an ex. Because she saw the pictures of the Lazlow Show on the website. She says, you look the same. You haven't aged. You look great.
So they are coming on to you.
I swear to God.
Yeah?
This chick's married. She's got a kid.
Oh, so what's the point? Why is she calling you?
The point? Dude, the point is midlife crisis.
Mm-hmm.
You get a car with some T-tops, fucking throw some rat in that bitch, and go look up one of the chicks chicks you used to fuck back in the day when you made $12,000 a year.
Yeah.
Hells yes.
Did she send a photo?
Yeah.
How's she looking?
Stretch marks?
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah?
Did you send a photo of the stretch marks?
Did you send the photo back? Not like how I remembered you.
I sent back mailer demon at Lazlow.com. You don't look so good.
It's too bad.
Yeah, it is too bad. Because I don't have a kaleidoscope, you see. I don't have some kind of weird 3D, trippy thing.
You do.
It's not a kaleidoscope, Wayne.
What is it?
It's like a slideshow.
Oh, yeah.
How many people have you slept with?
Viewfinder.
That's so weird. I knew you were going to ask me that because I was going to ask you that.
They always ask me that. I never say.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll say.
He's a pussy. He wouldn't tell us.
I counted recently.
Go ahead,
It's not that much.
Really? That's fine.
Come on, what's your number?
I think it's like 13 or something.
That's fine.
What?
That's good.
How old are you?
You think that's low or high?
I think that's low.
I know. It's because I'm a good girl.
No, I think it's 13 squared.
You know what? Also, I was with one guy for 10 years.
I think I want to be 14.
So
how many chicks have you slept with, Wayne?
I'm up in the 20s, 30s, something like that.
Oh, that's not that much.
No.
Yeah. Good for you. And you're married, right?
21 of them I had to pay for, though.
How many prostitutes have you slept with prostitutes?
I've been to prostitutes, sure.
What was the best prostitute you've ever been to? What was their name? Do you keep in touch?
No, you don't keep their name. You want truthfully?
Yeah, truthfully. Yeah.
I'm going to say I was 15 years old when I got a blowjob first time from a prostitute.
Right.
It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's Pretty fucking exciting. Want me to tell how much it cost?
Yeah, how much?
$5.
Oh my god.
High end. That was high end shit.
That's the worst thing about the Iraq War is the price of blowjobs, man. Through the roof.
You know, that's what we asked. We asked our friend Matt the Marine, who's Australian, strangely, but he's a U.S.
He was very
Marine.
upset that Steve Irwin died.
Oh, dude, he was bugging. He was absolute. It's really weird. Anybody from Australia, it was like their Elvis croak.
Yeah, he's like on their money over there.
Yeah, Matt the Marine sent me a text message, and it actually said this.
Crikey!
I swear to God, it said crikey. And he was destroyed. That fool used to greet Bush. When Bush came to Australia, he would meet him when he came off the plane, like, "Hi, I'm the representative Ronald McDonald of Australia." My favorite part of Matt the Marine, though, is that he actually served in Iraq.
We're looking for insurgents.
Thank you.
Yeah, did you ever get to the bottom of why he's Australian and he's in the U.S. Marines?
Listen, it's all like CIA stuff. We don't ask him, and we don't want to know.
Dude, if you've served in Iraq, God bless you. I got no questions for you. I'm not going to talk politics to you. Exactly. When he moved across the street, it was him and this other Marine, and I made a point I would never discuss politics. I would never mention the war, because he served in Iraq and Afghanistan, and those guys have been through shit. They don't need some fucking hippie with solar panels on this fucking roof up there smoking a cigar going, "Bush stinks!" Yeah! Eat shit, stupid.
Hey, I have a question for you. How many chicks have you been with?
I think it's like 28.
Wow,
hold on.
That's amazing.
Go around the table.
You pulled that out real fast.
Let's just go
E-Rock, come on, baby.
Yeah. This dude's been with like 59.
You must get some residual ass from the show.
Yeah.
Residual ass.
Come on. Get some residual
76.
ass.
One of Jimmy's sloppy seconds.
92. 125.
Yeah, he's not going there.
Over 200.
See, the man has some dignity.
No, that's
like me.
No, he has someone listening.
Yeah, Reed.
That's the problem.
Oh,
Yeah, so did Reed have someone listening.
Yeah.
And you know what happened to him after that? Relationship was doomed.
Yeah, we fucking killed Reed's relationship.
Are you not in that relationship anymore?
Her name was Yoko Ono.
Yeah.
Oh my
Because
God! Every time.
she wanted to kill this show from the fucking second we started doing this show. She was like, "God, you guys are out so late. You talking about
Yoko Ono."
And meanwhile, Wayne's chick and my chick are like, "Hey, cool, go do radio."
Mm-hmm.
See, and she tried to break up the band, and luckily we imploded on our own.
But Reed, come on, before the end of the show, it could be the last show. Just
Yeah.
a number.
Dude, you said that last time.
A number. Just make up a number.
I thought I told you. I thought I gave you a range.
15.
I thought I gave you a range.
79.
Tom in Florida, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Dude,
Hey,
is
Tom.
everybody in Florida ass-faced that calls into this show? What's up, dude?
Hello.
Oh my God.
All right.
Awesome.
And this is how the show goes out. Hey, here's an idea. Turn the radio down.
All right, it's Tom, man.
Knife yourself. What are you doing?
I'm just chilling and hanging loose with you guys rock and roll.
All right, man.
Yeah, that's
You got some fucking T-tops?
If I had some T-tops, man, you guys would be really fucking chilling.
Yeah, some T-tops, a graphic equalizer. Hell yeah.
Dude, you guys fucking suck.
Yeah, that's why you've been listening.
Dude, that fool has been on hold for 45 fucking minutes, man.
To say that. In 45 minutes, you got to make up at least some shit to come strong with. You
I
need
know,
to
and then
something to talk about.
And then when we come to it, you're like,
Oh, what?
Wait, dude, this is what you've been holding on for like
Right.
the better part of like 45 minutes. Austin, Virginia, what's up?
Not much. Fucking great show. I mean, it's great because you can tune in and you're talking about shit molecules going up your nose. And all.
It doesn't really get any better than this. I really this is why I got a journalism degree.
And hell, right after you said that, I farted and I was like, shit.
And you got your own shit up your nose now.
Yeah, and I'm in my car and made it even worse.
Dude, trust me, next time you walk into a bathroom and that fucking backdraft of shit smell hits you in the face, you're going to remember this show, and you're going to remember the fact that you now have that stranger's molecules that came out of their ass up your nose.
Or passed by a sewage treatment plant. Shit.
Correct. That's right. You got a whole slew of people up your nose. Thanks, dude. Oh, I think I just learned how to hang up on somebody. There we go. That's pretty good. Clever Mule from Whackbag. I gotta give props to Whackbag. They have kept the thread going for the Lazlow Show for months.
Somebody out there loves me.
Yeah. But anyway, Clever Mule, what's up?
Hey, not a whole lot. Great show, Lazlow. I really enjoy talking about shit molecules.
Who doesn't?
What's up, man?
Saw the roast. Hated Andy Dick on that roast. Ruined the whole damn show for me. But I did want to ask Mandy, is she a size queen?
Are you a size queen, he says?
Does a size queen mean that I like big dicks and I cannot lie?
Yeah. Yeah.
These other
Does
sisters
everybody know
cannot
the joke?
deny. You know
They're
what?
making jokes about black guys and all that with you.
I'm afraid of big dicks. I am. I like medium size. I've been with one guy who had a really big dick, and I've been with one guy who had a dick that
big,
was
how big? Show us on your forearm.
No, that's personal. Just like big, you know. And I don't like that. But then one time I was with a guy who had a teeny tiny penis, and that was like I didn't even know he was fucking me, so that was terrible. So
Well, it's good to know I've got a chance then.
All right, Jason in Detroit, what did you learn on the show? By the way, we're completely ripping off O&A. What did you learn on the show today?
I learned that I have more shit molecules on my...
Wait, let him finish. What were you going to say? You have... What?
I have, being a trucker, I have more shit molecules up my nose than anybody else.
Thanks, man. Bernie, what's wrong with Florida, buddy?
What's wrong with Florida? He's fucking ragging on us.
Listen.
He fucking made us look like fucking retards, just like O&A does. I love O&A, but Jesus Christ, I got a problem with it.
Please, dude, please work on your state. You
you can suck my ass.
You killed Jim Morrison with your crazy Christian nutsos down there.
Yeah, he grew fucking 3 miles away from my fucking house. Don't even go that fucking route. We ain't all fucking dumb rednecks like you get from fucking Tampa.
What's my fucking problem? You're in my fucking house. All right, there's 10 people that got that. Now, what do you want me to do here, E-Rock? I have to play music. At 30 seconds, I'm playing a music bed, and then my closing show production will play. Is that what's happening? So I have to find a track to play, is what you're telling me. Mandy, is that your name?
That's my name, Lazlow.
Can we...
Really, you had no idea this
That
whole
was
time?
really special.
He's got the smell of
I'm
the
so
vagina
glad.
up your
I'm
nose
so
first.
glad we didn't just fuck because that would have been
Right.
really awkward, right?
He's got to keep the smell of
give
his nose.
me a quick plug, because we're running out of show.
Quick plug. Well, I just won the Funniest Reporter in New York contest, and I'm working on a book called The Douchebag Book. And you should Google my name, Mandy, and blogging, and you'll hit my blog. That's it.
Awesome. Wayne, what are you doing?
Just hanging.
All right, Reed?
Living
Nothing?
in my mom's basement and trying to get a job.
Thanks for listening to episode 25. We will have it posted on lazlow.com. We will also have a box set of all the previous shows.
$139.95.
$25. And thanks to Opie and Anthony for
thanks, guys.
having us on.
Thank you for listening to the Lazlow Show.
That show sucks my ass. That's only in the morning. You supposed to be up cooking breakfast or somebody. I want nothing. I want my God and I want my family. She was here for the dark-sided stuff.
Hello? Bob. Hello. Hi, it's Bob.
When we ate at Nathan's before, only my chair had the yellow balloon on it. What are you talking about?
All right, kid. We did it. Woo! Kid? Kid, you all right? Come on, buddy, you all right? Can you hear me? Kid?
If I say yes, will you promise we'll never have to do that again?
Never say never, partner. Never say never.
Rocco London, Rocco Chicago, Discover card. It pays to discover.